Oh boy, welcome back. It's your friendly neighborhood ginger Ryan, and we're back playing Project Zomboid. I'm at what I'm calling my new base, and I was playing quite a bit on my laptop. So my map markers are not accurate whatsoever. This computer, which is a little frustrating, but that's fine. Yeah, so we're living all the way over here. And that is getting a little inconvenient because there's not much interesting stuff out here. So we hit this area briefly, and then I came over here. Kirk is living here. Yeah, I like this spot because it's like right on the water. It has its own little road pretty much. These two buildings here kind of seal off this road a bit. I'll show you. As always, we have a bunch of mods installed. The mod list is below. Most importantly, we have 65,000 carry weight in our backpacks, and I've recently actually added a fanny pack, which also has unlimited carry weight, which I decided to put my favorite items inside. I finally got around to unloading all of my stuff. I think it was like 7,000 pounds worth of stuff, so I unloaded everything into this place. I got all my books up here, wood, metal, welding rods. This is such an insane amount of welding rods. Din in the chat. Great to see you playing one of my favorite games. Yeah, this is kind of my happy place lately. I really have been enjoying modded Project Zomboid quite a bit. Over here we have a briefcase, which I'm using to hold money. And then I did just a bunch of basic storage. This is just like everything. Like, I didn't even put anything in that one. But, you know, farming and empty and guns and blah, blah, blah. Either way, I managed to get myself down to 160 pounds. I'm now carrying mostly just weapons that I want to use, but not, like, I don't want to throw them away. Like, that feels so wasteful. So I thought I'd slowly go down this list of weapons and just use everyone. Currently, we're on a lead pipe. So yeah, crafting materials. Over here it's just a mess load of unused metal, and outside you can actually see my paint collection. A bunch of empty propane torches over here. I love this place because it's got a second floor balcony, which is really great. All my water collection situation. We'll take the rope down. Installed a little rope here so we can scurry down. Unlimited backpack. Moving bodies has never been better. I love that I can pick up bodies and put multiple bodies in my backpack and move them. Such a great mod. Anyway, so we've taken over this bar. It's pretty cool. I don't know why I'm attracted to bars. Probably because I've spent quite a lot of time in bars as a stand-up comedian. So I guess I'm just attracted to bars. I went to a local clothes stop and I grabbed some mannequins. They're my various girlfriends that I make love to at the late nights. Auto parts. I have some computers I decorated with. I could have sworn I had 3. Maybe not. Anyway, I tore down these walls because, you know, who doesn't want to take a shit and let everybody see it? So, you know, open bathroom plan. Gasoline, Molotov cocktail equipment. And these are the stairs that will just take me, right up here. Kitchen. I've slapped down a bunch of other tools that I also don't want to throw away, but I also don't want to carry. Incoming burp. I'm going to mute my mic. Should have kept the mic unmuted. That was a pretty good one. I dropped all of my food on the ground, and I put everything in fridges. I added these 2 fridges and these 2 cabinets. There's also stairs right here, which are pretty wacky. That will take you, right down to the front. So it's a pretty cool base. I like it. I barricaded all the windows with metal. This is my generator collection. It's pretty gross looking. I've added several stop signs and barricade things for decoration. I had to add several outdoor lights because it's just so dark out here sometimes. And my car collection's looking pretty good too. I have many cars I need to move from my previous base here. That's going to be a whole thing. And then, just so, like, if anybody stops by, they'll know this is my place. I was playing a little bit with Kirk yesterday, and I made him a taco that I poured like 6 bottles of bleach into. He ate it, and it like killed him instantly. And he lost his character, like longest running character, and I felt like such a jerk. I thought it would be like obvious that it was poisoned and he wouldn't eat it. Concrete, sandbags, all that, plaster collection. I love that this is right on the water, so we can fish and all that. And we have plenty of land for farm too. I think putting a farm on all these little grass areas and kind of like taking over this block would be kind of fun. I like this little area. It's pretty cool. So yeah, I killed Kirk again. This time with poison. I felt like such a dweeb because like he got so far. Whoops. I left him a little care package as an apology, but hopefully he can forgive me. I think I took all the gas out of this thing. I actually don't know how much gas. I might be running low on gas. We might have to hit a gas station. I have no idea what my plans are today. I got a lot done off camera. There's still plenty in the town to do, obviously. Oh yeah, I built this metal wall too. Never done any little metal working construction. I decided to put a little metal wall under that thing, prevent zombos from getting by. Yeah, let's grab a little bit of gasoline if I have any, which I don't because I think I've been just making Molotov cocktails any chance I get. I have so many Molotov cocktails on me. Oh, look at how beautiful it is. Picking up all that shit, not having to worry about it. Move on with my life. Throw all this away. Okay, so we got a fresh, clean, delicious inventory. We have no gas. We're gonna have to get gas. I don't think I have... None of these trucks have gas in them, I bet. I was thinking of going back to the old base and just snagging the rest of my cars. I have like an RV trailer there. There's got to be some stuff that I want to move here. Just because I'm a crazy person. That's how I play this game. It's like, let's consolidate everything in one place. Yeah, no gas anywhere to be seen. I wonder if there's a gas station in town. I still don't even know what town I'm in. Gas stations are usually green. And there's one like all the way out there. I bet this is a gas station. Oh, looks like we're taking a little stroll. May as well do a little foraging. Great. Hopefully I'll run into some zombos. We can start using all these weapons I want to get rid of. Look at that. Foraging, picking up stuff already. Let's make sure we're on our backpack. I have like the foraging item levels cranked up, I think, a little too high, honestly. Or is this just how it is when you're a high level forager? Like, I don't know. Finding like 4 things in one little area. But, you know, I've already got so many sort of cheaty things on. Sort of cheaty things? Definitely cheaty things on. So, whatever. It's all about how you like to play. And me, I hate encumbrance so much. Watch my Skyrim playthrough. I make my encumbrance 9,000 pounds. And I think I still exceeded that at some point. Because I'm a loot whore. God, there's just rocks everywhere. Is that a delicious sheet of paper? Great. Very helpful. Alright, it's going to take me a century to get there if I keep foraging. Let's just keep walking. See one of my many broken weapons in the street here. Oh, hello. I say let's keep walking to go get a car, to go get my other cars, but this place is full of fresh produce, which I cannot ignore. Okay. Let's take everything out of here. Unless it's spoiled. Oh, good. So the food doesn't spoil mod seems to be working. It didn't work on like a couple things, but now it seems to be working just fine, which I'm very happy about. It's like, I love the cooking in this game, and You don't get the opportunity because most everything rots immediately. There's no chance that you could go everywhere and grab all of this food before it rots. It'd be impossible. So the idea that it rots just by it makes total sense. Everything in this game makes total sense, and I get it. But goddamn, do I just want to have a relaxing good time? I would love to. I've never worked with a pineapple before in this game. I would love to be able to use this stuff rather than constantly worry that it's going to rot. It'll make a ton of fun stuff. Look at this. Those don't look like bananas and bagels. Or apples, rather. Those look like bagels. Weird. Corn. Yeah, so I'm happy that that's, seems to be working. Probably wasn't working initially because it only works on things that, like, haven't been loaded yet. Canned goods. Oh, yeah. Back at it. We're already close to 400 pounds again. Can't stop me from looting. Right, here we go. Past 400 pounds. 400 out of 65,000. Just being able to hit loot all it's just so nice. I wanted it to be like unlimited trunk space. I tried working on that, and there is a mod out there that allows you to adjust how much a trunk can hold. And I was so excited because I love box trucks for how much they can hold. But this could make it so that you could like drive whatever you want instead of driving a stupid box truck. But I couldn't get it to work because when I mean, it did work, but the weight brings down the suspension of the car, which is, again, incredibly realistic, but wildly inconvenient. So my car was, like, dragging on the ground. Its back entirely. Until it eventually stopped running because I kept loading it with shit. Unlimited backpack might be superior. Done. There's a little back room over here. Gimme, gimme, gimme. I need it all. I really do. Even though I'm one man, I will eat all this food. I will survive. At first I was afraid. I was petrified. I kept thinking I could never live without you by my side. But then I spent so many nights just thinking how you'd done me wrong, and I grew strong. I learned how to carry on, and now you're back from outer space. I just walked in to find you here with that look upon your face. Should have changed all my locks for these zombies. Maybe thrown away the key. I could do this for hours. Or as long as I will survive is, honestly. Yeah, see, watch this. This is where infinite backpack space really shines. Oh, I would like these fridges, please. Thank you. I could never consider picking these up. I'd have to load them into the back of a car, which the box truck in this game holds less than 200 pounds by default. I looked it up. Those box trucks are based on real trucks. And those real trucks hold like over 8,000 pounds. And I was like, this is so just too unrealistic, honestly. I say as I carry an unlimited backpack, but you get my point. Cars should be able to hold way more than they do. Alright. Cleared this place out. There's more fridges over there, but we'll ignore them for now. I have more fridge space than I need. Okay. Back to what I was doing. Let's see if we can get this car. I don't know why, I just love having a huge car collection. Okay, the windows were, the doors are locked, rather. Scooch up to the front seat. Grab the things we desire. Open the trunk. Have any gas in it? Sure doesn't. What do we got in the trunk? Nothing. Junk in the trunk. Let's go this way. Well, I hit this place. Kind of just tempted to hit this other place. Oh, and they're open. Oh, nice. I mean, the power's still on. Oh, it's another hardware store. Oh my god. Never gonna need hardware again. A sledgehammer. Pink paint. Let's pick all this stuff up. Can't get to that box in the corner, which obviously is incredibly important to me. Maybe the most important thing ever. Throw those away. What do we got? Oh, yep, see? Single lettuce seed packet. Followed by a bell pepper packet and a lighter. Weird things to have in the same box, but it's fine. Where are we? It's like a clothing store. Why do they have hardware on the back? Ton of hats. Many hat options. Add to our money collection. Just so many hats. Okay, so this is all clothes. We can definitely ignore this building. For the most part. Yeah, so we got that place. Wanted to take apart these phones. Spitfire fashion. Ooh. Need to shave our beard. Getting a bit of a mountain man thing going here. Yeah, how's my health? Need to replace a bandage in a moment. Sure wish that replace bandage mod was working. It's just like a fashion district. Fashion, slim tax accounting. That way. This way. Come on. That's so silly. There we go. Could grab these mannequins from the mannequin collection. It's lonely out here. Gotta befriend as many mannequins as you can. I've been actually keeping my dirty bandages lately because you can clean them. I should be able to clean them in the river behind my base. Pretty much consequence free. I didn't realize you could pick up the mannequins while they're wearing clothes. That's cool. Probably nothing in here that I really want. Plenty of glasses, socks. Add to the money collection, of course. I'll take an extinguisher. That's it. Changing booths. Probably a whole lot of nothing. Yeah. Pretty much dead in here. Next door is a tax accounting building. Probably not going to be a lot in here either. Ooh. Hey, finally some friends. Oh, there's some cop cars down here. Hey, you. Pay attention to me. Fish. Now, let's check out these cop cars. I think this one has the keys in it. See, the light is on. If one door is locked, they're all locked, right? Pretty sure. That's how it works. There's gas in it, too. That's good. The lights are on. Okay. There we go. Tape, twine, battery, walkie-talkie. Bandages, wipes. Great. I'll check the other one before we move them. And check the trunk. Trunk of this one's empty. Glove box is empty. There we go. 308 rounds, 9mm rounds, shotgun rounds. Empty gas can, garbage bag, tarp. Good. Alright, let's see if we can move it. Take her home with us. There we go. This thing is in it's in quite the state. Oh boy. It's a little wobbly. Okay, another cop car. That's my second one here, but I think I have 3. Take the gas out, and then we can move that other one here. I might use my wood to make this area a bit more private. Build some crazy walls around the place or something. Make only one way in. That'll be fun. It'll take time, but it'll be an interesting little project for sure. Okay, another car added to the collection. Let's go see if we can grab another one. What are these buildings? Assume this is a restaurant. Never bothered to check it out. I just moved in. Oh, it's open. Is there a light switch? Yeah. Power's still on in town, which is nice. What do we got? Tote bags. No, thank you. Junk. Nothing. Nothing. Some bleach. Some money. All the registers have $8. It's so weird. Donuts. Great. Cake. Apple pie and slices. Oh, wonderful. Wonderful. Makes me hungry just thinking about that. So this is the bathroom. Let's take a drink out of the sink. It's over here. Sort of storage closet. Bleach, cleaning liquid. Keep your broom, honestly. I gotta stop taking stuff like that. I don't need tarps either. I keep taking... I have so many of these things. I gotta stop taking certain things. Okay, let's close that. Oh, so much food. That's wonderful. Big stove, more bleach. What do you got behind the counter? Nothing, really. Wow. Okay. It's fine. Ammo, clear. Should close the door. I live around here. Keep the neighborhood nice, you know? Already got the mannequins out of this place. Hair Genesis. Next door. Probably ignore Hair Genesis, ignore Palm Travel, Enigma Books. Here we go. Don't even check the door. I don't have time. I need these books. Okay. Can't read that one, but we'll take it. Can't read it, but we'll take it. Can read First Aid Volume 3 because Kirk blasted me with a shotgun and I had to do some medical work on myself. Can read Metal Work 3, that's awesome. Take 5. Take these. That guy behind, let's get the lights on. Lights are already on, never mind. Carpentry, Volume 4. Oh, we can read that. Great. Cooking, Volume 5. We'll take 1. Did I already grab Electrician? Probably, right? Let's take a look. So much shit. fine. Electrician Volume 4. Got it. First Aid Volume 5. That. Trapping Volume 2. And Volume 5. Fishing Volume 4. What I really want is magazines. I already have these magazines. I guess I already read them, so I don't remember reading them. Farming Volume 2. Mechanics Volume 2. Volume 3. And Volume 4. Tailoring Volume 5. Some tape. Scissors. Is it going to be $8? $8. That's so weird. Cleaning liquid. Empty bucket. A satchel. Ooh, I'm kind of looking for one of these, but I don't think... Oh yeah, we can actually wear it on back. There we go. We are at our full potential with the bags now. Satchel is, again, unlimited, but now I'll be able to filter this stuff out even more. Maybe I'll put, I don't know, weapons in the satchel? That seems like a pretty good idea. Spare weapons go in satchel. Spare tools. That'll keep things a bit tighter. Let weight go down as I move. 200 pounds worth of rakes. Okay. Let's keep looting. Looting and tooting. My favorite. Speed this up. I'm just going to take any one that I haven't read now. We'll sort it out later. I'm sure I got doubles of these. I don't care. Gimme. Please. All right, check the other side. Ooh, there we go. Angler magazine. Read that. In the Basement Volume 1. That's our first basement magazine I've seen. Very nice. Electrician Volume 4. Or Volume 2 rather. Fishing. Mechanics. Good, I read all those, I guess. $8. Very specific, says Roachbait. Yeah, every register for some reason. $8. Happy to have you here, Roachbait. Let me just as many books as I can. Probably throw most of these on the floor. Sort it out. God, the transfer item speed mod is so good. Otherwise you'd be standing here forever, moving a single book into your backpack. Engineering Magazine Volume 1. Fantastic. Or Volume 2, rather. Jeez, my dyslexia is on point today. I can't read good. I got the mod that lets you know which books you've read. Yeah, me too. Has been read? Yeah. I've got that too. But my memory is so bad for some reason that even standing here and already knowing which books I've read, I forget. So what I do is I take all the books that I need to read, I grab them all up, throw them on the ground. Go 63 pounds of books, and then you just do grab one. Grab one. You can read this one, so we don't need that anymore. Great. Switch back here. Grab one. Grab one. Then I can leave all the spares behind for anybody else. What I should do is burn the building down so I have more advantage. No books for anybody but me. Fahrenheit 451? Was that the name of the book? Yeah, the has been read is pretty useful. I still haven't figured out trapping. Does anybody know about trapping? In Roach Bait, do you know about trapping? It's driving me crazy. I find mouse traps. I find box traps. I've made box traps. I made little stick spike traps. What's Jimmy's, you think? I gotta sneeze. Hang on. Let's mute the mic. It's a pretty good sneeze. How do you trap? I looked it up. I was reading the Wikipedia, and they were like, all you have to do is have a mouse trap or some sort of trap and then some sort of bait that works, both of which I had. And then it says you should be able to place the item on the ground and then add bait to it. And I didn't get that option. It's driving me crazy. I'd love to get into trapping as early as possible. You know, run a bit of a trap house. I guess Jimmy's is like a restaurant. Take a sip out of the sink. Oh, now I have basement options here. Need 20 planks, 1 doorknob, and a door hinge to make a small basement. That's fun. We'll have to do that. That's going to be basement hideout. Open up. What do we got in here? Nails, tape. Keep your light bulb. See? Mouse trap. Survival trapping. I'm taking them with me, but I don't understand. You need bugs for bird traps, beef jerky for rat traps, and at least 80 tiles away for half the day. Yeah, I know that. I'll just keep trying, I guess. It's so crazy. Just want it to work. I want to be a trapper. Look at all that yummy stuff. Yeah, the food does not rot mod is very good. Otherwise, all this food would be rotten, and then I would never be able to use it. It's just like I'm missing out on all these items. Kitchen knife. I mean, yeah, you can have all the canned food in the world that you want, but it's hard to find taco shells. Put rabbit traps, veggies. Yeah, I figured chocolate works for mice and rats. That's good to know, too. I didn't know that. I was figuring cheese, because I, find cheese pretty abundantly everywhere. Or crackers, there's plenty of bait options, but for some reason, every time I get a trap, I can't do anything with it. Maybe a mod broke it or something, but I'm not sure. I'll figure it out eventually. Not the most important thing in the world. I can always do a little fishing if I so desire. Ooh, box of sparklers. I don't find those too often. And a key. Oh, hiding the key in here. Another mouse trap. Empty gardening spray can. I think I have several of those. Yeah, I don't need it. Always take a frying pan. Empty kettles? They do fill up with water, but I've never really needed a kettle. Cooking pots are way more better than just kettles. Bourbon, fishbacks, orange soda, pop, water bottle. Lovely, lovely. Let's check out the back. See if you're hiding any cars on me. Say hi to base. Hi, base. Let's check these dumpsters over here. You never know what you'll find in a dumpster. Add to my cockroach collection. Yep, here we go. 2 cockroaches. They are very crunchy. Dirty bandage. We can wash those. I've been throwing away dirty bandages this entire game, only realizing I can just wash them in a river. Well, that was the key. I have the key to that door. That's neat. What the heck is this? Oh, okay. This is the hair salon. And this is the clothing store. All right. Well, I mean, we'll check out the hair salon. I need to find some red hair dye. My hair is not red enough. It doesn't capture my true ginger essence. And also, there's plenty of hairspray in here. You can make bombs out of hairspray, I believe. Let's see, hair gel. I have a million scissors. I'm going to resist the urge to take some scissors. Let me read the chat here. Sorry, Roach Bait. I'm a bit distracted. I think it's level based. Maybe you can't set certain traps with being high enough level to do it. I'm still in the loot all houses mode. Yeah, me too. I like looting businesses more than houses. They're usually a bit more interesting. Here we go. Hairspray. Could make my hair green. Does the hair dye stay if your hair grows? Or does it fade away like in real life? Red hair dye, finally. Dye hair. I can become the ultimate ginger. Oh, that's so much more bright. Dye beard. Oh, beautiful. What a handsome boy. That, of course, adds the ginger debuff to the game. You now have no soul. It'll make the game a little harder. Son of a bitch. I saw in the next update that you can like combine hair dyes together and make all sorts of different colors. Their new liquid transfer update, which looks really cool. Ability to move liquids from one container to another a bit more with a bit more ease. Looks pretty great. Let's grab all this hairspray. Is there going to be... Let's cross our fingers for this $8. Whammo. Exactly $8. So weird. Hairspray. Hairspray. More red hair dye. We'll take that. Just in case my hair grows out. Okay. Lovely. Had to lose a bunch of weight, so food got saved by eating healthy. I left all the junk food alone. It'll help me. I haven't messed with the makeup at all. I was thinking of putting on like camouflage makeup. Make I look crazy. I haven't done any of the makeup in this game either. I'm taking all the food. I don't care what it is. Now that food does not rot, thanks to that beautiful mod, it's all coming with me. What is my weight? Also, I probably have bandages I gotta look at, don't I? Take a peek. Still infected. Unbelievable. A sterilized bandage. Get over this infection, dude. These are still wounds I got from Kirk blasting me with a shotgun. He hit me in the belly and the thigh. I had to yank out shotgun shrapnel with my tweezers and then give myself stitches. The guy is still very unhappy about it. Where was that other cop car? It's behind this building, right? That's what we were looking for. Got distracted. Oh shit. I got the jump scare sound at a non-jump scare moment. Come here, buddy. Let's get this over with. Go on. Lay down for me. I'll take your watch. You know what? I'll take your fork. I shouldn't have taken the fork. I have too many forks. Sit in the car real quick. I gotta read the chat. Captain Turd Sniffer, what's one way that can make Project Zomboid less boring? Whenever I play, I always find it boring after 30 minutes. That's crazy to me. Exploration would certainly help. You have to have a plan in a game like this, I think. And if it's just not, it might not be a game for you. If you don't like, you don't have to play it, you know? But if you're trying to give it a chance, yeah, it's all about having a plan, I think. In my case, like, I join the game and then I'm like, okay, first things first, gotta get a backpack, and then gotta get a car, and then gotta get a base, make it a safe house, make it even safer, gotta get all your skills up. Then it's like you start planning for winter and stuff like that. Actually, have the key to it. Ow, trying to break the tree. And then like stuff like this. I love collecting cars. That's like a whole thing that I love doing. I love using cars as barriers and stuff like that. The mechanic system in this, you can spend quite a lot of time just making yourself a perfect car as well. There's countless mods. There's so many mods to this game. It's ridiculous. Yeah, it's very hard for me to imagine this game ever being boring to anybody. But you can always play something else. And then you could just crank up the difficulty like Roach Beta is suggesting. Could definitely make things a bit more interesting. Make it a bit more of a battle type game where you're fighting zombos. There's so many settings within the game. You could make it so it's like nighttime permanently or daytime permanently or constantly raining. Like, you could make an insane amount of zombies spawn and then turn off respawn, so you could literally clean out a whole town. That's something that people love doing. It's turn off zombie respawn, but make the zombie count like insane. Then you can like literally just clear out a town. That's a whole thing. And I have countless mods installed that make things a bit more interesting. I like the zombie loot mod that they have that adds more interesting loot to zombie pickups and stuff like that. There's a lot that can be done with this. Like, it's pretty funny because my friend that I play with, fellow stand-up comedian Kirk Broussard, he never plays video games. He was all about playing Smash Bros. He played like countless hours of Smash Bros. In college, and that was it, pretty much. No, he didn't play like any other game. Never got into gaming. And then he had a friend of his tell him about this game at the same time that I was live streaming it, and he saw my live streams. And now he plays, and he didn't know anything about this game. Now he's practically an expert. But yeah, it's all about like you know, it's just, and he's not bored at all. We've reset the server numerous times, having to do the same tasks over and over again, and I still find it wildly entertaining. It reminds me of my hosting Minecraft server days, because like, come reset time where you reset the server, I always kind of look forward to it. I like a fresh start. But yeah, I'm sorry to hear that you're bored by it, but I can understand how it's not for everybody. There are plenty of mods. I just definitely suggest looking up the mods, see if you find anything that intrigues you. I don't typically support mods, but this one has such a great community to it. Like, look at this. I'm wildly entertained by just collecting cars. Just going around looting everything. If you're bored, I cannot suggest the unlimited backpack more than anything. That's such a great mod. My mod list is below, by the way, so if you're like interested in what I have to make it a bit more interesting for yourself, maybe you would like the mods that I have installed. Let's grab the gas out of this guy too, in case we find more cars we want to bring here. The unlimited backpack, I think, alleviates a lot of the stress of having to worry about inventory management and stuff like that. It can really open up the game to anybody who finds it boring, I think, because there's definitely a lot of tedium when it comes to this game. Like, you're running back and forth, you're driving back and forth, and you're constantly hammering things and sawing things, and everything takes like so much time. So like, yeah, just add some mods. That'll change it for you, I think. I'd like this game without mods, but then you just look up mods and it's like, oh yeah, I can attach my flashlight to my belt. That sounds nice. And then before you know it, I have an unlimited backpack mod installed and shit like that. So yeah, it might not be for you. I encourage you to keep playing. It's a really terrific game. And if you're bored out of your mind, you can always come join my server. I haven't mentioned that yet in this live stream. Have I? Oh, Kirk has definitely been in here. Look at this. Did he take the $8? Left the $8. It's good for me. Bad for Kirk. You can always join my server if you're bored. Now's that time where I usually do my little sales pitch. If you can hear the sound of my voice, you're more than welcome to come join my dedicated server. It runs for 24 hours. It pauses itself when no one is online. And, ooh, look at that. Kirk missed the spot. We don't have a lot of people playing, but we have a couple. And we're trying to build a little community. It's just $6 to become a member of my channel. So, if that interests you, maybe that would be fun. And we have optional PvP too, so if you're looking to get into like a fight with an actual human, I'm kind of open to that sort of thing. So, oh, a little laundromat. We'll check this place out real quick. I'm just kind of going around town taking what I want. Taking everything that Kirk hasn't snagged yet. Adding to my cockroach collection. These are always just clothes. It's almost never else. Let's take a sip out of the sink. Let's see. Roachbait says, I think I got the interesting loot mod. Come on out, I won't shoot. Blam. Yeah, I have my Magnum. We should start shooting a bit more. Picking everything up and putting it down eats a lot of time. Yeah, especially as a live streamer, you know, where my goal is to obviously try to keep you guys entertained. Having to go back and forth and unloading your stuff is just such a boring nightmare. End up losing people. I'm sure people are falling asleep as they're watching me play right now, I'm sure. I haven't put X's through any of these buildings. Like, such a goofball. Done. Alright, the rest is mostly a lot of houses. I wonder what that place is. Oh, Kirk is online. Look at that. That's cool. So, my goal was to drive back to my original base and start moving my cool cars down here. Yeah, let's get on that. Also, let's get the gun out. I don't know how many Magnum rounds I have, but should be enough to have a little fun. Let's just go on a little walk. A little walk back to original base. Step right up. Get you a Magnum bullet. Hey, Roachbait, do you know, it doesn't matter where I point the gun at all? Or as long as he's highlighted in bright green, does that mean I'm going to get... I'm going to at least shoot him? Because he's, like, sort of green right now. But when he gets real close, he gets even brighter. Like right then. That always feels like it's almost an instant kill every time. Ooh, look at that. You were just telling me about cologne. Cologne and perfume now have uses. That was a great mod. It's really stupid that they're useless items. They contain alcohol. I guess it makes kind of sense, right? It's like a burned building over here. Very narrow little hallway that you can't see anything in. I mean, we are here. Let's hit this building. Look, we got friends too. Step right up. Ammo. I love, like, getting them nice and close. Put the gun in their mouth, pretty much. Here, come chew on these bullets. Your turn. The first one didn't die. But I do love shooting them on the ground. It's great, too. Earbuds. And a fanny pack. I could add this fan... Oh, no, I already have a satchel. Never mind. Full on bags. We're good on bags. I think the tippy top of the line is the aiming. Green is a solid hit always. Okay, that's good to know. The tippy top of the line. I've always just shot whenever it was like the brightest green. We got another little car here we could probably snag. Let's check the mailbox. Also, can I take a mailbox? I'd love to add a mailbox to my base. Usually I add the big blue ones, but I'll take one of these for now. That'll make a nice decoration. That's another thing. Keep yourself occupied in a game like this is decorating and collecting items and stuff like that. There's like so many unique items and rare items and, you know, so many places to go. So many unique locations to check out. Yeah, getting bored of this game that's crazy to me. I don't feel bored by this whatsoever. Yet. I mean, who knows? I want to find a fancy TV. So we'll take this one apart. There's a better TV out there. I am past the target, but I've only used a shotgun and an H&K MP7 on single shot a few times. Oh. Those sound like modded guns. The shotgun is just so reliable. It's the best weapon in the game, probably. The spread is like ridiculous. It's such an unrealistic spread. What are you using? Bird shot? Hey, some 9mm rounds. And a 9mm. Cool. Adding to the gun collection. Sewing kit. Oh, we really don't need that. I think you only need one needle in the game, right? You don't ever need a multiple needles. Aiming is a silver from 2? I'm not sure what that means. What do we got here? More hairspray. Soap. Cologne. Bandages, antibiotics. I accidentally grabbed toothpaste, I think. That's fine. Only that had a use. They should just add all the Sims needs, like hygiene and comfort as well. So occasionally you do need to brush your teeth. I'm sure there's a mod for it. The MP7 is 9mm. Oh, isn't that nice? Use all that M9 ammo. All that food is now mine. We're up to 800 pounds. Ice cream. Lovely. Right, let's put an X on this building. Dunzo. Nothing in the backyard. Let's see if we can get this blue car. Almost half got dropped in one shot. 2 or 3 for the rest. You have to let them get close. Me no likey. Yeah, I kind of enjoy it though. I like letting them get nice and close and blasting them. Very satisfying. Locked. Lock is broken. Ooh, not getting in the trunk ever. Touch the window. The box. I think I have like 700 cigarettes back at my base. I guess you can use it for garden spray. Let's try to unlock the trunk. You didn't say it was broken. Oh, good. Still works. Duct tape. Keep rest. Have any gas? No. Put some gas in it. Just a little bit. Just a squirt. Started. Start me up. If you start me up, I'll never stop. If you start me up. There we go. Never stop, never stop. Drive right into a pole. You make me drive real bad. There we go. It's a little shortcut. Wonderful. What a beautiful little town. It reminds me of New England a bit. A little seaside town. It's like I'm in Portland, Maine. There we go. Look at this car collection. It's getting gross. I haven't done like any mechanic work yet, so I'll have plenty of options. You figured I'd be right at home shooting stuff in a video game, but it just seems like too many bad things can happen. Gun jamming is a thing. Yeah, I really love that gun jamming is a thing in this. That the lower the condition of your gun, the more commonly it will jam, so you have to occasionally unjam it or rack it again. Very realistic. I've been shooting before and had a gun jam. At the 1911 that you can find in this game, the 45 caliber. This guy's banging on my door. What are you banging on my door for? Over here. Make a mess of my front door. Clean that up later. Friend of mine, her dad had a 1911 that had a 9mm conversion, which was pretty cool. So you could squeeze off some 9mm rounds and you wouldn't have the crazy kickback of a 45. But it jammed at some point, and I was like, oh, this never happened to me before. But yeah, you just very carefully rack the gun away from yourself. And, easy problem solved. Let's, yeah, you want to come outside? Come on out. Be friends. Take a hit of my pipe. We cleared this place out? What is this? It's like a Texas Roadhouse? It's a big restaurant. Let's remove the broken glass. Missing too much and running out of ammo is bad too. I've had a real M1 carbine stovepipe on me. Oh, really? The M14 not that long ago. I fired it a couple times. Pretty reliable. A lot of furniture. Plenty of benches and whatnot. But this is the bathroom, or just some weird backrooms room. Weird. Ladies. Can't resist a free garbage bag. More cockroaches for my massive cockroach collection. Ooh! Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. Oh my god. Definitely got bit, but he bit my jacket. I have so much leather on me. I'm a bit of a leather daddy. It's like all the wait staff is just hiding in the men's room. Restaurant's closed, guys. Come on over. He's not even looking at me. Here's some thumping. No. No. Somebody's still in here. Oh, they're in the stall. I don't think I've seen that before. Zombie stuck in the bathroom stall. Come on out. Squish. Alright. It's a little quieter now. Search them. They're all just dressed like waiters. And of course, there's nothing in these sinks. Let's see if they have anything on them. I really doubt it. Oh, a key. I do love key collection. Hunting knife. I'll take a hunting knife. Some nails. Yeah, not too bad. Another key. And that's it. Alright, cool. Nice. Let's see. Fired the first one fine. Second bullet pointed down the magazine with the bolt clamped on it. Yeah, I think the spring was sprung. Probably broken. Ended up setting a nice SKS. Settling for nice SKS. Bit of a gun dude. My dad's got quite the gun collection. In the state of Nevada, you don't even need a gun license, which is pretty crazy. Just go into a place and buy a gun, pretty much. You need a concealed carry license, but yeah, we're pretty lenient with our gun laws here. I think it's pretty neat. It's kind of that old Wild West vibe of have gun, will travel. As long as you're responsible, obviously. Potato pancakes. Ooh, waffles. See, all of this stuff would have been rotten by the time I get here. And, you know, as realistic as that is, I want this food. It's so cool. Butcher a rat. Great. Huge amounts of cooking points for just butchering this disgusting rat. That and a pistol. We have rattlesnakes here. Ooh. Yeah, we got rattlesnakes. I think we have snakes here. I'm not sure. I've never seen one. Pretty sure I've seen a rattlesnake up in New Hampshire. You have to go kind of up in the mountains to get to see them. Don't need any more water collection stuff. I'll always take bowls. Make so much salad and whatnot. Maple syrup. Is that a entire pizza waiting for me? No, it's pancakes. Ooh. 2 pancakes. What is it, my birthday? Bit more of a waffle man myself, though, in real life. How about you guys in chat? Waffles or pancakes? I think waffles are better because they retain syrup. You know, they have the little grooves. The little nooks and crannies for the waffles. Plus, you can eat a waffle with your hands. You know, you can just pick it up like a sandwich. Shove it in your face. A dead rat? I look forward to finding dead rats. Hey, we just leveled our cooking. That means I might be able to read the next cooking book. Let's see. This is the one nightmare about infinite backpack. Where did I put... you have to actually use the scroll bar. You have to, like, make sure you don't go too fast. There we go. Cooking Volume 4. I can read it. Awesome. Fantastic. Throw that in the dumpster. If anyone needs Cooking Volume 4, it's in this dumpster. The garbage bag. Scrap metal. Dirty bandage. Amazing that I'm actually looting dirty bandages now. I would have never considered that until I was like, oh, you can wash these. More bandages for me. Another cockroach for our cockroach collection. So cool. I love this little town. I love these little areas. It's so cool. Yeah, you definitely prefer waffles. Good to know, Roachbait. You're a good man. Spaghetti doesn't have much rat in it. I want to make like cockroach stew or something. Like I have so many cockroaches on me. Gotta make something wild with it. Okay, let's check out where we... so we hit this place. Probably slap an X on that, right? I love that food doesn't rot. Okay, cool. Yeah, that's a nice big restaurant. Looted. Love it. I was definitely looking for cars and looking to go back to the old base and just grab cars, but I really love looting. Looting is like my favorite thing about this game. $8? Yeah. Cha-ching. Money collection is looking great. What is this place? Oh, it's a furniture store. Right. Let's check their back offices. Cigarettes. Lighter. My lighter collection is ridiculous. Waffles with whipped cream. They are like tiny lobsters. Oh yeah, cockroaches? Ugh. Ew. Yeah. Mix some cockroaches with some prawns and shrimp and boom. Nice little surf and turf bug. Sea bugs combo. There's like water bugs too that look just like cockroaches. So technically you could keep it all water-based in this disgusting concept that we're coming up with here. There we go. Lunch bag, lunch boxes, 3 of them, a whole hot dog. See, that would be rotten by now. I love that I can just get a hot dog. Completely unrealistic, but I love the variety of food in this game so much that having it rot just hurts my feelings. You know? Let's grab this, this, all mine. Please keep your dish towel. Take apart this radio, why not? We're up to almost 900 pounds in our backpack. And that's not including my bag that's just full of mostly weapons. Well, I'm actually getting hungry. I need something here. Maybe we should microwave one of these dead rats. Let me know if anyone in the chat can hear that vacuum in the background. One of my roommates is running a vacuum, and I have some filters on my microphone that should prevent background noise like that from being picked up. But now seems like a great time to test that theory. So let me know if anybody can hear that. Shouldn't be able to unless the vacuum is like in the same room with me, but let's take apart this coffee machine. Don't leave our centipedes and millipedes. It's like Klingon food from Star Trek. Yeah. You have no honor. That's my Klingon impression. I love Worf. I love that that stupid Family Guy scene, and it's so great because they always end up actually getting the actors from Star Trek, because I guess Seth MacFarlane is good friends with Sir Patrick Stewart, which is wacky to me, but I love it. I love that episode in Family Guy where they have like the little Star Trek cut to one of those flashbacks, I guess you'd call it. And it's Jean-Luc Picard, #1, and they're just like on the bridge for the Enterprise. And Captain Picard's like, Number one, would you join me in laughing if I was to say that, what's his name? That Worf's head looks like a fanny? And he's like, yes, I would. Hey, Worf, you look like a fanny. And then they all start laughing at him. Just so great. Just a great use of Patrick Stewart. One of like the most accomplished actors in the world. Love that stupid Family Guy clip. Love Star Trek, specifically Next Generation. So good. Patrick Stewart, you're my man. Please come back and continue to play Professor Xavier until you die. I'm assuming nobody heard the vacuum because nobody mentioned it in the chat, so that's good. Good to know. Oh yeah, I need to eat something. The guy is a bit hungo. I could just shove a whole hot dog down my face. Let's drink a bottle of soy sauce. Apple pie slice sounds lovely. I have 17 bananas on me. My bitty chips. I like the episode where they spoke in metaphors. The Star Trek episode? That sounds like a Star Trek thing for sure. Definitely not a Family Guy thing. I don't remember that one. Let's have a cake slice too. Let's fatten up a little bit. Yeah, Star Trek, truly great. Data is such a wonderful character. Probably my favorite character. I always love androids. They're not quite people. As the walls fell. Let's grab this. A little bit of glue. Glue. Hey, our second water thing. Water dispenser I can take a bottle from. It changes the texture entirely when you get that mod, but that's how it should be. You should be able to take these, move them around. Because I've uninstalled and reinstalled water jugs before. It's a huge pain in the ass, but it is a thing. Okay, this is definitely like a kid's place. This is like where you probably get all these toys. Yeah, I wanted all the toy bears and all that for decoration. Alright, noted. Maybe I should leave some markers too. This place is hit. And I don't know what I'll put for... We don't need a toy icon, I guess. I can just ignore that. Yeah, Picard had to figure out to save himself. Yeah. I think I vaguely remember that. There's just so many episodes. I love Star Trek quite a bit, but it's also a show, I will admit, will put me to sleep quicker than any show. Perfume? Does this do anything? I think it's cologne. No, perfume doesn't do anything. I'm constantly doing the Worf impression. You have no honor. I love Worf. He's such a serious boy. Ooh, computers. Take these computers home with us. I hear a Zombo in the building with me, I think. Maybe not. More lighters. There's too many lighters at this point. Cigarettes, I recall cologne. I hate cologne. Does anybody out there still wear cologne? Is deodorant just not enough? Cologne is like, it feels like somebody put on like an entire aerosol can, you know, like blasted themselves with Lysol. Like it's just so really confident. Juice box. Got a clunker out here. Oh my, look at that. Several cars. Ooh. Many options. Oh, there's a little trailer thing over there too. Okay, well, I know what I'm doing. Let's get this garbage bag. Garbage bag. My dad watched every new episode of when Star Trek came out. I thought it was neat But we got Star Wars. It's a good disinfectant. Yeah, I definitely prefer Star Trek over Star Wars, but there's a lot more action in Star Wars, which I think is appealing as well. A lot of talkie-talkie in Star Trek. A little too much talk, not enough action, but you know, there's good aspects about that as well. But I love Star Trek because it's like the ideal world. Like everybody is mostly equal, and you know, unlimited resources. There's no need for money, and like capitalism is looked at as a bad thing, and all that sort of shit. Like it's like the ideal future, or the best, closest to ideal that we could get. Gene Roddenberry, you're a good man. I like some of the Star Trek spin-offs too. There's a recent one. The cartoon's not bad. They did a crossover with the cartoon and the live-action one, which I thought was pretty cool. Pretty wild. Earbuds. Sunflower seeds. Love this zombie loot. Zombies never have anything cool on them. Okay, where do I even want to begin? There's too many cars here. Too many options. What looks coolest? This news van would be pretty neat. I like the news van. It kind of looks a little messed up. It looks like it hit this other van. Hit the Knox Distillery van. Oh, there's a key inside. In the glove box. Gas tank, bottle. Scanner module. High-end cameras, ham radio. Standing microphone. Camera film. I've never seen that. It's junk. That's interesting. Huh. Would you rather have a transponder or a lightsaber? A transporter. Transporter. Probably. All about teleportation. That takes out so much shit from life. That's just like I want to it would be nice to be able to vacation, but the whole traveling part and the expense of it and all that, and going from one place to another is just so tedious. Just hook me up with that teleporter. If I had a portal gun, I'd be very happy. 13 bottles of bourbon. 13 bottles of bourbon go down. 13 bottles of bourbon. Take one down. Let's fill a little gas into this guy. Just a little bit. Got the keys, so it should start up. No prob. Hey. It is a very loud engine. But look at this thing. Hell yeah. You're coming home with me. Oh, the brakes are terrible. I wonder if we can somehow get this trailer. Gonna have to really position myself just right. There we go. Nailed it. Expert driving. Let's add the trailer to our car. What kind of trailer is this? Is this just one of the ones that you like can hold extra shit in? Doesn't look like it does anything. Let's check the mechanics of it. Got tires and suspension and a trunk. What am I missing here? Oh, I'm literally looking at the trunk right now. I see. The leather gloves, propane tank, and a bunch of metal and stuff. We'll sort all that out later. Alright, let's take the news van home and our new trailer. If I can possibly move it. I'll have to reverse a bit. Reversing is so much more powerful in this game than driving forward sometimes, especially when you're attached to something. Straighten it out a bit. Look at this expert trailer driving. Oh, perfect. Perfect. No jackknife. There we go. Look, the acceleration on this thing is suddenly complete garbage with this trailer attached. It wasn't a good truck to begin with, but it's mine now. Distillery van has booze. I can smell it. Yeah, that's a lot of either Either disinfectant or a lot of Molotov cocktails we can make with those bourbon bottles. Cruise van, good for spare heavy duty parts. Yeah, plus it just looks cool. Looks like the news is going to be at my base. Like a great barricade cartoon. I have like auto mechanics and some mechanics mods installed too that should make training my mechanics a little easier. Let's park this guy right there. And it died just when I showed up. Great. Let's take the gas out. One of my many alarms on one of the many watches I picked up is now going off, I think. Dismantle all watches. That shuts up. There we go. Great. I only just now learned that you can actually activate and deactivate your alarm by just clicking the watch up here. If you're wearing the one that has the alarm. Pretty neat. Gas cans away. Snow shovel away. I don't know why that's out. Radio van key. Add that to our key collection. Beautiful. What are we up to? Almost 1,000 pounds. Pretty good. Oh boy, this car collection's looking great. Alright, let's run back there. Let's just keep moving cars, honestly. Let's get this guy. Fight any zombie that we see for sure. We'll pull out the old Magnum. Taste my Magnum dong. No idea how much ammo I have for this thing, but may as well use it. Junk car down here. I should be marking these on my map a bit more, but I'll find them. Just put it right against her head. Surprise! Didn't see that coming. Banging on a door around here somewhere. What is this room? We checked out this building yet. Lots of cleaning supplies. Interesting. Oh my. Just bleach and cleaning stuff. Tons of it. Lovely. Gas from Molly's bourbon bottle is best for water stacks. What do you mean? Water. What do you mean water stacks? Another clothing store? Oh, so many mannequins to choose from. Grab my $8. Bleach. Better than normal plastic water bottles. More water, too. Oh, okay. I see. That's good to know. I'll take some leather gloves. Always good to have spare leather gloves. Check out the changing room. I hear a zombie around here somewhere. There you are. Oh. The sound of firing a gun indoors. It's so good. That echo, it's just so great. It's considerably louder than when you fire it outside. It's more friends. You guys. My store's closed. Just gotta rest the Magnum right on their chin. Oh, he's got a cockroach and a beer can. Pretty good. Vitamins. Who needs vitamins, right? It's best to live an unhealthy lifestyle. Oh, this is just another clothing store. What is this? The closed capital of Kentucky? Like, so many clothing stores in this city. This little display area. That's cool. more. Oh my goodness, so many mannequins I'm gonna have to come back for. Like 3 bourbon bottles hold 36 and weigh as much as 2 plastic bottles that only hold 20. Huh. That's crazy. I guess they didn't consider any of that. Where am I now? Let's drop an X right here. Lola Lyman? What the hell is that? Oh, Mama McFudgingtons. I think Kirk has definitely been here. Yeah. Take the $8 though. He didn't. Missing out. Bathroom. Ooh, empty bottle. Garbage bag. Scrap metal. Cockroach. All good things. Ooh, a lovely little kitchen. Cockroach collection is going to be bananas. Does bleach have a use outside of poison? I swore my guy was using it to clean his clothes a little bit. Frozen margarine. Wonderful. No one heard a thing after the first shot. Them lumberjacks need new shirts all the time. Yeah. Because they wear women's clothing, according to the song. I'm a lumberjack and I don't care. Hello, would you like to be shot? Quick draw. She has some cereal and a worm on her. I think I'm also out of Magnum rounds because my guys are not reloading. This is the clothing store. Okay. Hey. More cop cars. This one sounds like it's running. One of these cars is running. This one. Huh. Like. Take that. Out of space. Okay, right there. Open the trunk up. Anything in the glove box? Tape. Battery. Loan. Adhesive. Got a trunk here. Golf bag. Ooh, with golf equipment. Huh. I've never found a golf bag. Golf balls. Golf clubs. I'll take the clubs. That's fun. Could be a fun weapon. Huh. Haven't had to clean anything yet, really. Yeah, I have the Rain Cleans Blood mod on, but I also have a Clean Blood mod on too, which seems pretty cool. Run through the woods sometime. A tree will stab you, poke holes in your clothes. Yeah, I've done that. Plenty of running through the woods. Try to avoid it when I can. This is just... I'm going to become a used car salesman. That's who I'm role-playing as. Zombie apocalypse. It's this place. It's like some ice cream store. I don't think I ever checked this place out. Front door's open, so Kirk might have been here, but let's see if he left anything behind. Yes, look at that. Rows and rows of cakes. Yummy yum. 9 ice cream cones. $8? $8. Anything in these? No. Yes. 13 more ice cream cones. This is just all ice cream cones. Great. I wonder if I can add ice cream to an ice cream cone, because I have ice cream. No, it just says I can eat them. That's a shame. It's not like a taco. You can't make like a crazy ice cream order. What's that? I scream, you scream, we all scream for ice cream. Yeah, so you should be able to add this stuff like watermelons and fruits and all that. Although now that I say that, it's not very often I'm adding watermelon or typically fruit. At most a banana, right? Banana split. Garbage bag. Got quite the garbage bag collection. Don't mean to brag. Take a sip out of the old drink here. Clean all these bandages. Why not? Thomas is here. It is I. Happy to have you, Thomas. Another $8. I see a pattern. Yeah, what? I don't understand. Why is every register $8? Happy to have you, Thomas. Let's grab that. That's the ice cream place looted. Let's drop an X on it. So we know we've been here. May as well run right next door. I think it's a donut place. Let's get the lights on. Read the chat here real quick. Sugar rush. Gotta wash down a whole stick of butter. Oh, God. That'll get your calories up nice and high. I'll get you through the winter. All right, what do we got here? More baking goods. Lovely. Check the trash can. Oh, the garbage bag. So much rain collection that I'm not even going to really need because I live on a river. I live in a van down by a river. Grab all this cooking stuff. Mine. Can make some tea. Leave it back here. What do we got? Lunchbox. Lovely stuff inside. Lighter. Box of nails. I think I have over 150 boxes of nails or something disgusting like that. It's gotten gross how many things I own. This is probably the bathrooms. What's this room? Manager's office? Oh no, it's just a different way into the maintenance closet. How about that $8? $8. More cleaning stuff. Empty jar. Flashlight. We'll take that later. Seems like Kirk hit this place. Definitely. There's no donuts in the counters. He left behind the flashlights. Come on. You can do it. I believe in you. Tape, glue, cigarettes, lighter, matches. May as well take all this stuff, really. I don't know what I'm ever going to do with it, but it's mine. Right, we're done with the donut place. Yeah, that guy that was like, what do you do after a half hour in this game? I get bored. What are you talking about? Look at what I'm doing. I'm going around building by building, stealing all their pastries. A bit of a pastry thief, you know? Let's see. Working hard on cakes. I love how people forget to make food. I love making food in this game, especially with the auto cook mod. It's so good. And it's fun to watch what your guy makes too. Like, so if I took, as an example, so we have an empty bowl on us. If I hit auto cook salad, let's see what he makes. Put a zucchini, a radish, so far pretty normal. Tomato, corn, it's pretty normal so far. Lettuce, this is a nice salad. Grapes, kind of interesting for a salad, but all right, we like grapes. Tomato paste, that's kind of gross. Olive oil mixed with tomato paste, not so good. Sunflower seeds on top of that, kind of weird. Followed by vegetable oil, and then followed by mustard. Gross. Followed by a little pepper. Who doesn't love some pepper? Salt. What else are you adding? I think he's doubling on some things now. Soy sauce was just added. Mayonnaise. Mayonnaise and soy sauce. So that is the appeal of the auto cook mod right there. He just takes any ingredients he has and mixes them together. The calories on this is just crazy. It's just mayonnaise and salt and, oh god, soy sauce. Soy sauce, salt, and mayonnaise mixed together. Don't forget to lick your fingers. Choke down the loaf. Dig out the peanut butter. by hand. Don't worry about all the zombie blood you're soaked in. Yeah, my hand, I'm eating with my hands, and these gloves are just drenched in blood. Thankfully, bites only transfer, not disgusting gloves. I saw Kirk hit the... I think this is a hotel down here, so we'll leave the hotel. We don't typically have anything in them. See, cooking, you can make 4 bowls. Hold you over for a few days. Yeah, yeah. You can do so much with the cooking. I really love the auto cook mod quite a bit. Let's pry this trunk open. Fix a flat in the back. We don't have a tarp or anything. I don't think it has any gas in it. Let's check out this white one. Might grab a truck and come tow these. Let's squeeze off a couple more Magnum rounds if I have any. There we go. Cockroach for a collection. Some gum. Look at this guy. I'll fix a flat. Okay, we're actually not far from base, so let's run back and grab something that we can tow these cars with. I eat with a spoon or a spork. Is that a thing? Like you can actually, if you have the utensils on you, will you eat with them? Is that a mod or is that already in the game? And is there a benefit to it? Because if not, then like I don't really care. A little tiny bit of gas in there. You have to at least try to maintain civilization. Yeah, we live in a society. Kirk and I are going to try to repopulate the world together. I don't know if it'll work, but we're going to try as hard as we can. 2 guys trying to repopulate the planet. Some fixing. Do the trick. Hook her up. Another junker for the collection. These cars will be perfect to test mechanics go on, because I think you can even scrap the mod that I have. Like, make the car entirely disappear. Pretty neat. Doing this makes me really wish I added the tow truck mod. Even though you can tow cars, I'm sure the tow truck was like a bit more strong. It's intended for that. Running out of space to park these cars. Get it right in here. That'll do. The engine running, we're just going right back. Let's connect. So gross how many cars I have. Burst out of here, that hit anything? Amazing. That black one. Thomas says, I want you carrying a 10-tier wedding cake across the map. I can do it. I have the inventory space. And now that I have, like, I can't say it enough. The greatest thing about unlimited inventory capacity is that it allows me to actually want to craft. Like, you can make cakes in this game, but I'm never motivated to carry around all the ingredients to make it. So, like, this actually motivates me to craft way more. Having all this stuff on me. Might just be you get a different animation, but that means nothing too. Right, yeah. Figured. I think it looks like he was eating with a spoon, even though I don't have a spoon on me. Maybe I do have a spoon on me. Add another clunker to the collection. Get this guy. Let's do something like this. Let's back her up a bit. No. Angle here, there we go. Something like that. Not the greatest parking job, honestly. Not happy with that one, but we're getting over it. bit more gas. Maybe I'll just use this to tow more cars rather than over. Keys to this guy. This is probably the best car I have so far. Is this red truck. Everything else I'm bringing home is kind of junk. I'll take bits and pieces from everything and move them around and whatnot. Where am I going? There we go. All these are the cars left behind. I guess I can just tow them. Let's get this this van. Ooh, look at that. Never mind. We have some sort of container thing. It says Jim Beam on the back, so does this hold, like, water? Is this full of alcohol? I've never seen one of these. This is a mod. First time I found this thing. The back, it has some veggie soup. Gas can. Interesting. Ah, that's a cool animation. Oh, nice. What is this thing? Pour gasoline. Oh, it's a gas. Yes, I can just fill this thing up with gas. That's so cool. It's very cool. Gas tank away. Let's connect it. It's not back a little bit more. That's so cool. I'm very tempted just to take this to the gas station right now and fill it up. Smoker. Yeah, it kind of looks like a smoker, for sure, but I'm pretty sure it's a fuel tank. So, we take our truck. I'm going to assume one of these is a gas station. We'll head down the road, see if we can fill this up. If not, I know where a gas station is. It's not too far from us. So I'm not going on little road trips and fill this thing up. Gas reserves forever. Anybody know what town I'm in? I have no idea what town I'm in. That might be helpful. I could look at a map. So many zombies. It's a weird place to park a car. Don't see a gas station yet. What's this place? So many cool places to go to. Oh, another little mini mall. Oh, video store. There's a lot of cool places in this town. It's gonna take me a while to go through this whole place. Let's go up the road. There's another green building. Check out. This might be a gas station here. Yes. No? Milk and More. Like a convenience store, no gas station. So, I'm not seeing it. Whoops. Run over the Zombo. What kind of a town doesn't have a gas station? Just not seeing it. Oh, that's cool. Glowing gas station. And a car wash. How fun. Can't see a thing with this gas station. On the driver's side, like always. Let's see, let's fill up the car first. Need to find a big propane truck to fill up my industrial-sized tanks. Looks like Riverside or West Point. Close to water to the north. That must be Riverside. Ah, this thing takes a lot of gas. Just filling up the truck. Sounds like I'm peeing into a bottle. Never been to either one. Oh, really? Big world. Now what about this thing? Pour gas from my gas cans. I feel like I gotta line it up perfectly, probably. Watch this, like a surgeon. conversing with surgeon. Can't see anything. Should always shut off your engine at the pass. So they say. Yep. Oh, great. There we go. Fill gasoline storage tank from pump. How much gas does this thing hold? It hasn't even made a little green tick on this bar yet. There it is. There's the first tiny little green tick. This is terrific. The next one I want to find is the generator. There's like a mobile generator, I think. I have the maps. You annotated. If you're like me, Roachbait, it sounds like you really take your time. Like, no rush. No need to see the entire map. You know, you hit a town, stay there for a super long time, taking everything you can. That's what I'm all about. One day, one day. I love that. One day, one day. I love that. That's how I play. I've never been to Louisville, the biggest city in the game, but I just keep putting it off because I'm in no rush to go there. There's still so much interesting things to see. I kind of want to leave it towards the end of the game. He's just going. I'm going to drain this whole gas station. I'm going to have to put a generator here as well, because the power's going to go off. We're not going to be able to run the gas station. I think it's 250 fuel or so. I'm only a third of the way there, or fourth, really. Seems like a good time to suck on my bong for a second. How's it going out there, everybody? I'm really happy that you guys are joining me. I've been, kind of... Oh, I hear a zombie sneaking up on me. Let's make sure we dispatch them before we continue. Get out of here. It's my gas. You can't have it. In with you. It's... Dismantle your watch. Another guy's coming up on me. This guy's got an empty jar on him. That's good for pickling. Doesn't love some pickles, right? Love pickles. Love anything pickled, typically. Especially olives. Oh my god. Garlic stuffed olives. Let's talk about garlic stuffed olives for the rest of the live stream, right? So good. Let's continue filling. The progress bar is low again. Interesting. I wonder if this thing is actually filling. Is there a way to tell? Let me stop again. Drain gas from tank. Pour gasoline into tank. Open trunk. Let's check the vehicle mechanics. Tire pressure. Fuel tank's at 51%. Okay, that's cool. So it can hold a lot. Just a lot. It's great. 250 fuel so far. I'm in between two bases, getting everything set up. The character is a self-improvement. Is in a self-improvement loop. Yeah. I feel ya. It's good. Self-improvement. All about it. Better yourself. I can't believe this thing's halfway full, but the green little loading bar thing here, progress bar, doesn't seem right. Whatever, I'll believe it. So I'm from Trenton to Atlantic City. You know better than me. I'm not a very worldly man. Bit of an endorsement. This is great. I'm going to now make it a goal of mine to drain every gas station, so I'll be the gas king. Probably several of these Jim Beam canister things around, too. Funny that it's Jim Beam, too. Like, that's definitely a mod right there. Putting a name brand on something. Alright, let's smoke for a second. Just keep filling this tank. About halfway there. Wonderful. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Imagine getting a fuel tanker, like one that's like 4 of these things combined or something, you know, massive tanker that you see on the back of trucks. Empty this gas station. What if the individual pumps hold gas, or if there's just a centralized tank that it takes from? I think I should be also able to fill propane, but it doesn't look like I have that option right now. Rush bait. I've got one place near the center of the map. Pony Rome, down the street. The other is northwest. That. I'm thinking about making the military surplus store my next place. I have the keys. It's good to have the keys. Gas forever, yeah. And I still have gas canisters on me that I gotta fill too. Okay. The Jim Beam thing is full. Got a zombie sneaking up on us. Over here where I can see you. Push. March Ridge. Let's look at this map real quick. I doubt this is where I'm at. No. It's definitely not where I am. Come here, buddy. March Ridge. What are the odds? Let's skin this rat. It's garbage bag. Bottle, garbage bag, cool. Let's fill up our gas canisters now. Yeah, we can fill propane tanks and torches with the mod too. That's pretty great. Glad that's working. Empty bottles and empty gas cans. Fill all. But I hear another Zombo. Let's take care of these nerds. Down for me there. Wonderful. Good on them. Alright. We clear for zombies for a moment here? Are we gonna... left alone for a second? We gotta check out that Spiffos too. A lot of food in there. Alright, let's fill up all our glass bottles and fuel canisters. Fill all, like 67 things to fill. Why did that work? Fill all. Just like he stops. Oh, because he fills the bottles so quickly. Let's fill all bottles first. See if that works. Another zombie coming up on me. Unbelievable. How many are there? Leave me alone. I'm busy. Busy boy. So much gas I need to take. Yeah, for some reason the fill all option is just not working. He fills one and then he moves on to... he stops and I have to do it again. But that's okay. Oh my gas forever. I'd love to find a tanker. Right. Gas station right near the military surplus store. Nice. Going to take a lot of walls being built though. Yeah, I've saved up quite a bit of wood myself and I'm thinking about building a big fence around my place. My carpentry skill up. It could be fun. Could look cool. More apocalyptic. Now we're filling the actual gas canisters. 7 bottles of gasoline. You have to unpack it from your bag. Oh, okay. Right. Yeah, well, can't do that because I have too many on me. I have like 30... I have 59 gas cans on me. That I can't hold that many in my hands. I can hold all that in my unlimited backpack, but my hands have become over encumbered. He's happy to fill the gas cans that already have gas in them and then put those back in his bag. Does that, no problem. Does the fill all with cans that already have a little gas. It's very weird. Then he puts it right back in his bag. I stupidly chopped all the logs into planks. You want to... Why? You trying to build a log cabin? I didn't even realize that was an option. You can actually use logs to build with instead of just planks. Looks kind of cooler. Yeah, let's see. So just build that. I just gotta move it. That's okay. This is gonna take a while. You're amazed it still has gas? Yeah. Thankfully, there are several gas stations in the world, but if I can, I may as well take this. I mean, it's the end of the world as we know it, and I feel fine. But we're gonna... we gotta take all this. Sure. Poor Kirk does. It's going to be like Waterworld or some sort of gas... Mad Max type gas war. It's okay, I got the trolley mod. Oh, yeah, I saw that one. Adds dollies and trolleys and all that. As tempting as the realism is for that, unlimited backpack is my best friend now. Big fan of the old UBB. Fill her up. Fill her up. 54. I might have to do this off camera. I don't think I want to put you guys through me filling 54 gas canisters. Oh, wait. You know what? It said you have to unpack them. What if I put them on the ground? Will that work? Also, why don't I just get my truck out of the way? It's kind of in my way here. I love that. It's full of gas. It's so cool. What if I put the gas canisters on the floor? Will he then just pick them up and fill them? It's the empty ones. I wish the empty gas cans would be just right by the very top of my list. 53 empty gas canisters. Drop those on the ground. Now... No, I don't think he... No, that doesn't work like that. Bummer. Pick them all back up. Alright, we'll do that off camera. It's going to take me forever. But since I'm here, let's put a marker. I always put a $sign for gas stations. I don't know why. Let's see. Apparently the amount of gas in gas stations is in the tens of thousands. Sorry, about 10,000. It depends on my server settings. I have it set to what is normal, I guess. A lot of the time I do full, or there's even an infinite setting that you can have. But, yeah, it depends on what settings you have. I have mine set to normal, so the gas stations will eventually run out. All the more reason that I should be here stealing as much as I can. Let's hit this gas station. Empty bottle. Good. Ice cream? No. Let's take these payphones apart. All I wanted to watch, all barrels. Oh, yeah. Oh, so 10,000 is the normal setting, between 10,000 and 14. Okay, good to know. So it takes a long time to empty those, and there's several gas stations. It would take practically a lifetime to empty all of them. Going in that way. What about this way? We're in. Got all the beef jerky in a gun. Check the magazine rack. In the basement, volume 3. Okay, right. I've already read that. Is there a light switch in here? Let's see. Yep. Yeah, much better. Cough for a second here. Scoozy. All right, what do we got? $8? $8. Plenty of cigarettes and lighters. Just a ridiculous amount of cigarettes and lighters. More snacks. Who wouldn't want to live in the zombie apocalypse just for the ability to walk into a gas station and just take everything? Take all the snacks. 200 cigarettes. Jesus. Magazines I don't need. Here is Zombo. Must be one in the bathroom or something. Bleach and an extinguisher. It's helpful. Never used the extinguisher yet. I want to use it as a weapon. Let's see what that's like. We'll use it on the next zombie we see. Plenty of sody pop. Burritos and corn dogs and yogurt. Just dip the corn dog into the yogurt. Eggs. I love that you actually have to remove the eggs from the carton. It's so clever and stupid simultaneously. Let's see. Got the bathrooms here. Let's get the... This is going to be such a bad idea. It's going to result in my death. Where is the fire extinguisher? What category is fire extinguisher on? Here we go. Extinguisher. Equip primary. Doesn't look like you have it equipped. Oh, you just shoved. Puts out fires, removes the flames from burning buildings and people. How does you use it? Do you equip it secondary? No. If you figure out gas stations have several tanks, it's about right. If it's gallons, if it's liters, not so much. I thought this worked. Do I have to... You don't drop it, use it, do you? No, that doesn't make any sense. Huh. I guess the gas extinguishers just don't work as weapons? Who's in the bathroom here? Garbage can in the stall. Weird. Hello? Cockroach, great. Ooh. Slice up this stale rat like a normal person. Bag. Let's take a sip out of the toilet. It's been a while. You deserve it. If anyone deserves to drink out of the toilet, it's me. You know what? While we're here, do you have any cooking pots? Yeah, let's fill all of our cooking pots. I love making soup and stew, and it just tastes better when it's made with toilet water, you know? A little more spicy. It's got some vitamins in it. This is how you avoid zombie infections. You drink as much toilet water as possible. You'll never get sick. Water jug with water we can fill up too. Imagine trying to do this in real life. How would you possibly fill a water jug with a toilet? You'd have to break the toilet probably. I guess you'd disconnect the pipe. That's what you'd probably do. This sounds like a sink faucet is going off. Like the toilet is spraying out water like at a crazy rate. So it must have broken a pipe. That's the only thing I can think of. And we don't need to fill the rest. Great. Let's check this back room. There you are. I was looking for you. Making all that noise. Switch. Oh. Closet, cleaning supplies, buckets, nails, mousetrap. This says you can lock containers with, which is pretty neat. That might be useful in a PvP environment. Urine sterilizes the soup. Yeah, makes sense to me. Sound logic. Let's drop an X on this place. Dunzo. Another little place right here. Oh, this is the car wash. Does this have any function whatsoever? Other than I can go inside? Holy shit, it's dark in there. Flashlight on. Yeah, there's like nothing in here. Let's forage inside the car wash. Is there anything? No. That'd be great if you could turn this on and lure zombies into it. Just rip them up with the car wash. Because you'd know you'd get mangled in a car wash. Especially one made in the 90s. It probably has like no safety precautions to it whatsoever. Now, I know I should go home. But I also know there's a police station right across the street here. And I can't resist 3 guns and ammo. Especially if Kirk hasn't hit it yet. Thought I saw a car key on the ground there. Pretty sure this is a police station. Yep. Cop cars out back? No. Strange, but that's okay. Ooh, there's a lot of zombies around. That's fun. Maybe we can do a little fighting. Let's park our baby here. Let's look at our map too. Let's what do you think Kirk's up to? Is he playing still? He is still playing. He's all the way out in the middle of nowhere. Ooh, I wonder what this is. It's yellow, so it must be like a restaurant or something, right? Oh, excuse me. Awesome. No, car wash is pretty much static. Yeah, bummer. It's as useful as the car washes are in Grand Theft Auto 5. Oh, I want you to actually hold your pipe in both hands, believe it or not. Can you arrange that? Is that a possibility? Secondary... unequip the flashlight? Or is the lead pipe just a single-handed weapon? Oh, it's just a single-handed weapon. I'm a silly goofball. No, sir. Definitely comfortable with that hunting knife jammed in your belly. Let's watch. Grab this lighter. Join the pile, guys. A little yelling, so we can get some attention. Everybody join me. Lay down, please. Thank you so much. Okay, I saw a couple other things in here. We got a flashlight, a hunting knife, and another watch. Great. All right, let's check out the old police station. Some cigarettes, walkie-talkie, perfume, matches, tape. Check the garbage can here. Empty bottle, cockroach. Good. Just normal office equipment so far. It's a small sheriff's office, but I'm happy about this water container. Let's take that. Wonderful. Nothing. Ooh, locked room for sure. Is this a bathroom? Yep, bathroom. This is the back door. Holy shit. That scared me. Hey guys. Ooh. Oh, he's confused. What happened to him? Thanks. Another one. Come join this little pile over here if you don't mind. Come on. Good that I'm a little bit more nimble all of a sudden. It's interesting. Fish. Check outside. Yeah, another one. Don't need any of you guys sneaking up on me. You guys got anything cool on you? A worm? Lucky me. Perfume. Key. Key to the station. I hope. Maybe. Thomas says, I need some information. Do you know if I can... I can't understand with mumming? What is that? What are you talking about? I have no idea what that is. Are you saying you're having difficulties with your mom? What is mumming? Please fill me in. Oh my. Cop back here. He's got a shotgun and a nightstick, fish, and a key. Let's just unload this shotgun. It's pretty common. Just want the ammo. And we'll just... You know, I say let's unload the shotgun, but I could just use the shotgun. Why not? Let's attach it to our back for a bit. Let's be a little loud. No, it's just a tiny little jail cell. And I have the key for it, too. That's kind of fun. You could lock somebody in there. That's fun to think about. Okay. We have the key to this door. We do. Alright, this is probably where they hide all the good stuff. Saw some ammo. Glue. Pens. Here we go. 308 ammo. 9mm. Shotgun. Another M9. More ammo. Great. More ammo. And another door. What's back here? Oh, locker room. Probably more guns. Yep. Ammo. 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 M9 magazine. More magazines. 3 shotguns. I'll just take them for now. I'll sort those out later. Some walkie-talkies. Great. Police station hit. Let's center our map. Zoom in a bit here. Slap the X down. Wonderful. I think Spiffos is next. See, I couldn't do this constant looting without the unlimited backpack mod. I have to be going back and forth over and over again to my base. Oh, we got a bit of a crowd here. Work that shotgun for a bit. Let's run some attention. We'll go up to the drive-thru. I'd like a number 2, please. Dump. Do a little yelling, see if we can get anybody to come over to me. Oh, jackpot with this dumpster right here. Jeez. That gives you an insane amount of cooking XP. That must be a multiplier bug. Thomas, I'm still very curious what you mean by mumming. What do you mean? What do you mean? Right up. Get you shotgun bullets. Shells, rather. Digital watch, water bottle. Chocolate. A watch. Some money. Hey. Money collection. Oh, this guy's got 308 rounds. That's nice. Lovely. Alright, let's keep shooting people. Let's not shoot our gassed, huge gas canister attached to the back of my truck. That'd be amazing if that blew up. It just blows up this whole building. On my phone, going to the computer more easily typing. Huh. I'm not sure what you're talking about, buddy. I know a bit about computers, but not really sure what you mean. You're trying to go from your phone to your computer easier, and that expression is called mumming? Never heard that before. There are pretty solid apps out there, like you can stream your computer onto your phone. I used it mostly just so I can lay down in bed and watch my computer and have my my phone as a remote control, basically, for volume control and stuff like that. All this gunfire, and none of these guys were interested in coming to see me. Battery, cigarettes, money. Oh, you're saying you're on your phone currently and going to your computer. Now I understand. I think I got you. All right. Sorry, my brain doesn't work. I'm occupied with all these zombos. Another little group right here. Shotgun right in his eye. Oh, that'd be kind of interesting if you don't wear ear protection. Which you find ear protection in the game all the time. If you don't wear ear protection while firing guns, it'd be kind of interesting if it gave you tinnitus. Especially if you're firing indoors. Can I get her through the door? Oh, that's a bummer. That's a glass door. I should totally be able to blast right through that. Well, take your time. There's an open window right here, lady, if you want to go this way. See you in a moment. Nope, don't climb through. Oh, I cut myself. I was trying to remove the glass, but I accidentally had climbed through. Left hand, scratched and bleeding. Great. Oh, yeah. And this is a thing, too. I right-click my... Any injuries, it takes forever with the unlimited inventory for you to find what you want to bandage it up with. That's one downside to it. Boom. Got a stake on him. What are you, a vampire hunter? Lights on. Got some company coming my way. Any more Magnum rounds left? I think that was the end of it. That thing's empty now. I got one more bullet left. Cool. Alright, we'll hold on to that. Alright, let's loot the spiffos. He's got a key on him. Wonderful. You can always find some like French fries and stuff laying around. This is such a cool little detail here with like the fountain cup. All the stuff that you would grab in a fast food restaurant on your way out. None of it's useful to me though. This is a bit more useful, honestly. The trash. Okay, we got 3 cash registers. You know what that means. $8 each. Yeah, $8 in this one. $9 in that one. Oh, changing it up on me a bit. Just when I was about to talk a little shit. Cleaning liquid, always helpful. Junk, 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 and some bleach. Lovely. Let's look around. Let's do a little turn foraging on. Find anything with that? It says there's 2 items nearby. A rotten burger and this ketchup that I can't reach. Let's disassemble the table just so I can get to that ketchup. Mumbling. Okay. Mumbling. Let me read this again. I need some information. Do you know I can't understand with mumbling? I'm still confused as to what you're asking for. I'm very much looking forward to figuring this out together. So you're saying, do you need help with mumbling? Because I'm a bit of a chronic mumbler myself. It's a affliction I've lived with my entire life. And it's unpleasant, especially if you're a person that hates repeating themselves. I hate repeating myself so much. So, like, the fact that I'm a mumbler, it's like I'm only hurting myself because so many people are like, what? And then I have to repeat myself because I mumble. Ooh, an empty Spiffos mug. You never see these. Those are kind of rare. I'm taking that. I'd never seen that before. So is that what you're asking about? Or you need advice or help with a mumbling problem? That's what I'm trying to... That's the best I can understand from what you're saying in the chat so far. But yeah, if you are asking that, I still to this very day have trouble with mumbling. I have a really expensive microphone right now that I have very specific settings for just so it can hear me even when I'm talking at a low volume, because I permanently talk in a low volume no matter what. I also have one of my headphones. I only have one headphone in, so I can hear my own voice. In stand-up comedy, one of the most appealing things about it is that you get a microphone so everybody can hear you. Excuse me. Everybody can hear you, no problem. Unless, of course, you're terrible at using a microphone, which I've seen countless times. But, yeah, I think that gave me a bit more confidence in trying not to mumble, because you want people to be able to hear you. If that's what you're asking for, I hope I gave you some sort of answer that you're looking for. Minor miscommunication in the meantime. Bathroom situation here. What kind of a bathroom is this? There are no toilets or stalls. You just come in here to wash your hands and look at yourself in the mirror. This bathroom is the same. Very weird. What kind of a restaurant are you guys running? It's illegal in most states to not have a functioning bathroom inside your business. Is there no way to get to the kitchen? No, there is. The door's over here, dummy. You goofball. Another register? Oh, this is the drive-thru. That's fun. $8? Or are you criticizing my live stream, Thomas? Are you saying that I'm mumbling? Because that is totally feasible. I would believe that 1,000%. But it seems like Roachbait and I have had a pretty good back and forth lately, so I don't think that can't be the case. Please let me know. I'm very curious. We're gonna make so many hamburgers. I'm so excited. Got some rotting stuff in here. Onion rings. That's unfortunate. Mod didn't touch everything. Some food does rot. Baking soda, flour, sugar, yeast, aluminium, as the English say. Thomas says, "No." I'm kidding around. Even if you were constructively criticizing my live streams, that would be more helpful to me than hurtful for sure. You know, there's a difference between being rude and being constructive. So I'm not accusing you of being rude whatsoever. No worries. I'm just like, I am so used to, I mumble all the time, so it wouldn't surprise me at all if my audio is a bit off. And I have so many audio problems with live streams because it's such a tedious pain in the ass to get a live stream to work sometimes. Okay, good to know. Good to know. You're not criticizing me. So I wonder. Mind faster than typing. Okay. All right. You take your sweet time. Type something out and I'll read the whole thing and we'll figure this out together. Let's take another stop sign. My stop sign collection. Add these to the base. The one over here. I love that I'm using a snow shovel to dig out a stop sign. You know how impossible that would be? It's like buried in concrete. I've seen people install stop signs before. It's so much concrete. They put them down pretty deep too. That's very funny. Digging it out with a snow shovel. Trying to dig anything stone or just using a snow shovel as a regular snow shovel is very funny to me. Can I take this stuff? These are kind of cool. I can. Great. These look great at my base. Fine now. Let's make sure we put those in. They're very heavy, apparently. So our stop signs, believe it or not. Carrying 2 stop signs. Apparently that's a difficult thing to do for some people. Take this guy. Can we take this? No. It's so cool, though. You can take part of the Spiffo sign. But I think it's like... You won't get the whole thing. It'll, like, fall apart, I think. Spiffo's big menu. I don't want to break it. You should be able to dig graves with a snow shovel. Come on, man. Yeah, that's also another impossibility. No chance. Snow shovels are like some of the most flimsy shovels ever made, unless you get like a metal one. And this guy clearly is using a plastic one. Oh, there's a key right there. Or something. Dash Elite key. Wonderful. There's a Spiffo's van. Looks like it's in pretty good condition. Some bandages inside. Let's pop the trunk open. Spiffo's server hat, paper bag. That's fun. Does it have any good food in it? Oh, yeah, the food's not rotten. That's great. Orange soda, pop. Wonderful. It's making me hungry just playing this game, thinking about finding... Imagine being in the zombie apocalypse and finding a burger in perfect condition. That'd be so exciting. If I found a burger in perfect condition just like right now, I'd be pretty happy about it. I mean, you wouldn't want to take it just because, you know, you're probably stealing from somebody, but in a perfect world, if you found a burger that had a note on it, it's all yours, and it's like, just fine. Hard to deny a good burger. That's what I'm getting at here, folks. Okay. We can't take anything. That doesn't have any gas. Does this guy have any gas? No. This guy's in great condition. Oh, I have the keys for it. This one too. That's great. This one's probably gonna come home with me. I need to start leaving map icons for cars that I want to come back for. That's the icon that I like to use. We're not too far from base. Maybe we should go drop off our Jim Beam thing and come back out here. There's the Milk and More too. I want to hit the Milk and More first. Let's move the truck a little closer. So what's Kirk up to, you think? What's he doing? He's still out here. It looks like a pretty big building. There's several ones off to the side and this little pond out back. Like pretty good permanent base. Pretty isolated. Alright, let's start this guy up. The burger should be frozen. Yeah, it is. It's pretty cold outside. Quite freezing temperatures yet, but pretty chilly. These guys colliding. Imagine how embarrassing that is. You collide with the same car. 2 Geo Metros colliding. It's humiliating. Refuel from the tank. Oh, that's so cool. So if I'm just this close, I can refuel other cars with my tank. That's amazing. That's pretty cool. Trunk. Gas canister, duct tape. And you can keep the rest. Check this guy out. You got anything? Yeah, got some gas in it. I've seen where the water in the soil froze and expanded, kills your whole lawn. Ugh, that does sound terrible. Thankfully, I'm a millennial and I'll never own property. So I'll never have to worry about that. Let's not think about that for too long. Alright, got more gas. I hate the order of these things. Gas can. Bag. Welder's mask can come off too. All times. I actually have a scarf on. How cold is it? 36 degrees out? Maybe this time we put on our old balaclava. I love that my beard sticks through. I look amazing. That's incredible. Okay. I already got in the trunk, got the gas. Another car down here. It's unbelievable how many cars are. I do have car spawns on, turned on like super high. Just because I enjoy it so much. Hey, some cologne. Bandages, matches. Get the trunk open. Recognizing gas. No gas. It's in really good condition. We don't have grass here. Way too hot most of the year. You said you were in New Mexico, right? Is that where you said that you were at? I forget where you said you were at. Because we're in Vegas, and yeah, you don't see a lot of grass, which is actually one of the things I kind of miss. And Aubrey and I are moving to, I think it may be Oregon. But yeah, I really miss the color green. Yeah, we don't have a lot of grass out here either. It's actually like, I think it's, they fine you if you have too much grass or something like that, because like the water is so low. Especially at Lake Mead. Constantly talking about Lake Mead. Look at all this fresh produce in here. Fantastic. Thank you, Milk and More. Let's get in there. Let's remove the broken glass this time rather than jump on it like an idiot. $8 right away. Hey. Oh, this is all rotten. Ah, crap. Some of it's stale, but if it's already stale, it's just going to get rotten anyway. Ah, bummer. Oh, we got fresh potatoes at least. Those are usually, those last a while. Ooh, the banana. They actually change what they look like when they rot. That's really cool. I never noticed that. Peach actually is all rotten, and the banana's all rotten. That's really neat. Huh. I like that. We have cacti. Arizona, Tucson. Right. Yes, Arizona. I've done many comedy shows in Arizona. Think about going back a lot. I've got a couple of friends out there that could put me on shows. It's really fun. Had a lot of good times in Arizona doing comedy. I don't think I've ever had a bad time. You guys got mostly a good sense of humor, despite the rampant racism that that permeates through your state. Let's see, where there's no light switch in this place. Oh, there it is. Just I can't see it. There's no lights on. More candy. Can't resist. What are we up to? 1,300 pounds. About to hit 1,400. Just a gross amount of loot. Also, sometimes I close my backpack because it lags a little bit. All these canned goods. Coffee, tea bags. I've never made tea in the game, I don't think. Curious how to do that. You need the kettle. Juices. Sodas. There should be a thing where if you have a soda in a fridge, it turns it into a cold soda. That should be a thing. I think that's a Fallout thing. Fallout 4, maybe? Definitely in Fallout 76, I believe. You can get chilled drinks, which just provide you with like a little bit more of a buff. That should be a thing. More dried goods. Oh, it's just so much candy. I would be so... It's like, come on, bring on the zombie apocalypse already. Especially Last Man on Earth situation. Put me in that in real life. I want all this candy. Sure, all my friends and family are dead, but all that candy? Kind of worth it. Alright, we got another garbage bag for a massive garbage bag collection. More dry goods. Some sacks of rotting stuff. I'll have to throw that away. No, don't grab one. Genius, grab all. There you go. Good job. That's the milk. What was it called? The milk and more. Done. Nailed it. Let's get the old Jim Beam tank back to base. Let's see. A lot of sunscreen. It's actually the nicest time of year right now. 72, 74, 30% humidity. I like snow. I hate snow. Lived in New Hampshire for 20 years, 21 years of my life, and I'm so tired of snow. That's why I moved to Vegas. I was in Wheeling to 11 years. I can't recommend it. Noted. Sugar Rush. Like when it wants to be a nice place, but it's full of jerks and outright dipshits. Yeah, can't that be said about every place, though? Everywhere you go, there's horrible people. We're in America. That's kind of our thing. That's like the only culture that we have in America is making sure we're terrible people. Blast some of those. Got the shotgun. Guys. Come a little closer and you'll see. Shotgun in your face. Guys, got anything on you? Not that I need anything. Matches. A little look. Let's see. Alright. Back in the truck. Back on the road. Come on. Start her up. There we go. Imagine seeing this and you think that it's full of whiskey. You pour yourself a glass. Because gasoline and whiskey. What is gasoline? What does it look like color-wise? I don't remember. It's kind of like, it looks kind of like whiskey, doesn't it? Like kind of a gasoline champagne color to it, I think. Where am I going? Base is further away than us. Taking a strange route. These back roads. Which is perfectly fine because we've got this nice little private driveway over here. Look at this. Drive over my paint collection. Let's actually turn this thing around. Can you drive cars into water? I've never done it. Let's hide it under this little awning thing. There we go. Get a little harder to see for the viewing public. Lovely. Oh, truck. I love you so much. A new Jim Beam friend. You're the best. Hey, you know what, guys? It's 2 p.m. You know what that means. I need to go walk my dog. So I will be right back. It'll take me at most 5 minutes. So just sit tight, and I'll be right back. All right? Hey, I'm back. Thanks for sticking around, guys. I appreciate that. Let's rejoin the server. Shove a little chocolate in my face real quick, so I'm going to mute my mic again. Yummy Easter egg-shaped Reese's Cups. Not a sponsor. Who knew that Jesus laid eggs? That's crazy. I mean, he was a miracle worker, I guess, so it makes sense to me. I've been having this problem with Project Zomboid lately. It really hates when I quit the game. But there we go. Okay, we're back. Yeah, thanks for sticking around, guys. Appreciate that. We're back. Let's just keep at it here. Probably a lot of inventory management needs to be done, but we will save that for later. Let's keep at it, though. Let's see here. Kirk has gone a little bit more south of that area. Look at all this water around there. It's a fun little zone, for sure. Yeah, let's head back here and keep grabbing stuff. Shall we? I have not had lunch. I need to really eat before I do live streams because I end up getting so hungry that I want to quit playing, but and then I end up playing on my laptop instead. But oh hey, this guy. Yeah, I really gotta eat before I live stream. I end up sitting here for like 3-4 hours. Responsible adult thing to do. These junkers. Gas in this guy? Nope. What about the trunk situation? We got an empty gas tank. And I'll take the fix-a-flat, I guess. All the other stuff can stay. You wandered back. Well, I'm glad to have you, Roach Bait. Thanks for not leaving me. Only gone for a moment. Walk the old doggo. He's gonna sniff everything and pee on everything. That's what he's into. Smell the same dog pee every day. Having a dog in the city sucks. Okay. Riverside map. Is this where we are? Yes. Yes, it is. Doesn't tell me anything. I was kind of hoping I'd get a little bit more information, but at least now I know I'm in Riverside. Okay. Oh, look at that. M1 911 in the old glove box. How nice. Take that. Suddenly the whole world is shaking. See that? Very weird graphical glitch. Let's open the trunk. The second I get out, it stops shaking too. Weird. Or gas tank, duct tape. Can I hotwire this thing? Does it have gas? It does have gas. I have my mom's Maltese Shih Tzu Terrier to walk. Snifferella. That's a great name. And that sounds like an adorable dog. I love animals quite a lot. I'm a bit more of a cat guy just for the general vibes that they have. They're a lot more chill. Dogs have a bit too much energy, and I'm kind of a mellow dude myself. But I love my Magic Man. He's a good dude. A very anxious little guy like me. Is this thing? Hey, it did work. Okay, cool. No way I can just red car, right? We're close enough to home. Maybe I'll just total the truck. Yeah, I gotta position all these cars in some sort of barrier form, probably. Get around to that eventually, but for now, I just want them. Need to be mine. You will be mine. And Sniff and Ace, she earned both nicknames. Very high-strung dog, yeah. Magic has seizures. He has, like, really bad epilepsy. If he gets too anxious, he, like, works himself up into a seizure. He's been doing a lot better lately. We got this brain medication for his broken brain. He's just like me. We get two... like father, like son. My dog has a broken brain like me. So he's an anxious guy. Let's disconnect our wonderful gas canister. Snag that other jumper that's right over here. It's suddenly becoming a tow truck simulator. This, there's a pool right there, and it said that I could add fish traps to it, and I wonder if that works. Does the game just consider water no matter where it is? Fine now. If you ever, like, cars ever get stuck, just reverse a little bit. Go full speed. Momentum. I'm gonna have to cut down this tree probably. And I stuck myself here. Towing in reverse works better. Yeah, I know. Isn't that amazing? I figured that out a couple days ago. For some reason, yeah, I don't know why that works better, but it does. Oh. But I mean, for now, it's okay. I'm not suffering for towing situation. We got enough torque. I just usually do this. Just back up, give it another tug. It's the grass, really. Once you get off the grass, it should torque to it. Yeah, well, this car is also it's junker. The whole situation's slowed down by that. But it's not so bad. I took it a different direction, so a lot slower. I don't trust my reversing abilities enough to get me through this tight little corridor here. Come on. There we go. Now we're moving. Lightning speed now. We'll try to reverse this guy to there. That a shot. I've tried putting the key in and starting the towed vehicle to get out of... Oh, to get out of park. That's clever. Yeah. That's very smart. Never thought of that. This one's a junker. I tried, but it's actually very smart. Never considered doing that. Maybe I'm missing something. It's gonna drive you insane. Even a tow bar isn't much help. That's great. Yes, no problem. First champ. Right into another car. Not for me. You need a car? Come to Ryan's used car lot, where most of the cars don't work. Okay, let's leave this guy back at base. Right at the front door. Up on out. Continue our looting spree. So we've been here, and I didn't put an X down. That's taken care of. I'm pretty sure this is taken care of too. Could hit this hotel. It's like luxury. I think they're condos, so there might be food and stuff inside. Yeah, it's on a park. Back wheels are locked from going forwards. It might be why Shelby threw a wheel trying to tow with it. Yeah, totally. It'd be funny if you could come across cars that have those like police locks on the tires. Like you see them parked in front of like a fire hydrant or something like that, and they have a ticket. Riverside Suites. Sounds nice. Let's see if we can find a window to get ourselves in. 500 horsepower, probably feared the studs. Yeah, jeez. We're in. Right away. Take this water dispenser. Even though I live on a river, I want it all. Our propane torch away. Hand axe can go. Clean inventory. All right. This place is big. There's not going to be a lot in here, I imagine. It's probably going to be a lot of office supplies, but once I get into the apartment section, probably find some cool stuff. Let's go down here. Is this a bathroom? Bathroom. Garbage bag. Sip out of something. No, don't fill. Drink. Good. Tire may have been flat already. Flat tires just fall off. Product Zomboid 101. Oh, I've never had a tire fall off, but that sounds like kind of fun. Fun in a dangerous sense. I have so much soap. See, sometimes I get a little lag, and if you could just close that, usually alleviates it. Once you get over 1,000 pounds, the game is like, you are carrying too much stuff. You should stop it. Oh, okay. I see. There's like little... This is definitely like a hotel, right? Let's just pry this door open. I don't have the patience for the door. I love that my beard is hanging out of the balaclava. We're in. Blue. Oh, this is just right behind the counter. I see. More glue. And a little storage room. We're just in. That leads outside. Okay, so now we hit the little resort rooms. Oh, good, they're unlocked. Stuff on the floor here. I don't think that can be picked up. Put a new tire on without checking the air. Tire fell off. Put it back on. Didn't check again. Fell off again. Checked it once again. Zero air. Yeah, I love that you can deflate and inflate tires in this. Very neat. And of course, there's going to be nothing in these rooms. Now that I think about it, I thought they might have been like condos, with maybe fridges or something. But hotel rooms are usually just good for getting your carpentry up. You can find a lot of bath towels and sheets and stuff. Not much else. I love the pool, though. Pool is pretty great. These are all just rooms, unfortunately. I don't want to go through all these for sure. Probably just drop an X on this place. Consider that donezo. It's the post office next door. Other type of business that's not going to have a lot, but I still want to check it out. Maybe there's a mail truck in the parking lot. Fill it up, it stayed on. Oh, I nearly lost my mind. Yeah, we have a mod that installs Fix-A-Flat in the game. It even gives you mechanical XP for using it. Had to use that in real life numerous times. Flat. Hello. Would you like to be shot with a shotgun? Would. You. Oh, look, you guys are twins. They even have the same wound on their right hand. A little closer, please. You. Blondie. Thor's haircut. I'll take that. Oh, she had a golf ball on her. You don't see that too often. Cigarettes, watch. Let's shoot this guy. Watch. Saw a little red car here. Taxi. Ooh, big, beautiful blue box truck. Taking that for sure. How did I miss? Unbelievable. You goofball. Not open. There we go. Duct tape. Another fix-a-flat. Bust open this window. Hey. I even look like a burglar now. Bandages, matches, which I'll never need ever again. I mean, we're in the car, may as well move it, right? I blame the game's obvious Sim-style characters. I'm pretty sure this is Sims I originally wanted. Yeah, right? Like, this is the best multiplayer Sims game out there. The best unofficial Sims game out there. Don't think it got gas. It doesn't. Let's get more gas. You have to resist hitting the wash hands thing. Yeah, I'm surprised they don't allow you to use the toothbrush and toothpaste in this. Keep your hygiene skill up. And a pissing and shitting mod would just be so funny. Making it even more like The Sims. Ooh, wait a second. This mail place has a garage. That's cool. I wish my building had a garage. It's like the one thing I'm missing from my cool new base. Right into the pole. Ugh. That hurt my feelings. I'm gonna chop all these trees down. They're only getting in my way. Impairing my vision as well. Ooh, this thing's a little fast. Zippy little piece of junk. It'll look great right here. Let's just keep hitting everything in sight. Welcome to the collection. Immersive needs, wonderful. Is that a mod? Immersive needs? Having to, like, if you piss your pants, it should make your clothing wet and dirty. Yeah, you shit your pants. Shit your pants out of fear. As inconvenient as that is, that would be a pretty funny mod. Let's hide a little wood sign here. Let's run over back to the mail building. Continue to grab those cars. Do a little walk too. Let's do a little foraging while we're at it. What is that? Rock? Alright. Mail room. What's this? A leash? No, thanks. There is a pooping mod for this. Oh, good. Good, good. I'm glad. I'm glad somebody thought of it. I am surprised with all the brutal realism of this game. They didn't think to add pissing and shitting. Maybe they have a future update for it. Hey, a key. Chevalier Nala key. Maybe that was the car I just drove by. Or maybe it's this car's key. I want you to discard, please. Thank you. There you go. Got any gas in you? Nope. Anything in the trunk? Nope. I do want one of these mailboxes from my base, so I might take one. Let's do a little blasting. Hey, level up our shooting, I think. Aiming. Step right up. Still for me. Clear. You guys got anything? Nope. She has a doll on her. Weird. Hammer. Good on the hammers. I had like 28 ball peen hammers by the time I left the warehouse. Pretty good on hammers. I'm not up for taking a debuff in combat because I gotta pee. Right? Yeah. Your aim is off because you're trembling with the need to piss. That would be a pretty bad debuff. This perfectly nice station wagon that's just like collided with that fence. We'll have to get that eventually. What I wanted was this mailbox. It has items in the container. Let's yank those out. Auto manual we don't need. You gotta use a crowbar to yank these out of the ground. And if you have to stop in a freezing forest to take a dump, yeah, I'll pass. No, that could be fun. Could be funny at least to try once. Okay, back into the post office, or do I want to get the station wagon? Kind of want the station wagon. So easily distracted in this game. So if we disassemble, I'm sure we can take apart this fence. Take care of our friends first. These zombos. A couple of them are dressed the same. Let's get dressed as this guy. You guys do me a favor and put your heads together, huh? Close enough. Squeezing off shots randomly as you grit your teeth, yeah. Ooh, this guy got a disposable camera on him. When's the last time you've seen a disposable camera in real life? Disassemble, yeah, there we go. Just drive it right through if we get this fence out of our way. Seeing your character complain about it, it's priceless. Yeah, just like The Sims, like there should be animations where they cross their legs and do like a little pee dance. Why did I get 400? That was a crazy amount of XP for taking apart that fence. Insane. Okay. Manage to disassemble that. Yes, good. Let's get this one too, just in case we can't squeeze right by. Yeah, jump over. Why not? That makes sense. You were in a perfect position to hammer it from the other side, but jump over. Why? Genius. They should make this a mini game. Like every swing you have to like click something. If you hit it right, it makes the whole process faster. What's Kirk doing? Just checking out all these houses in this like nice little enclosed area. Probably make this nice little loop back and get back to his house. Very cool. Oh, I have the key to this thing. Or it's hot wired. It's full of clothes in the back. That's kind of unusual. Oh, it's hot wired. Huh. Yeah, this must be a car that Kirk took at some point. It says the trunk is locked. Oh, it's searching a zombie and not the trunk? was. Empty thing, garbage bags. I'll be able to make so many rain collectors. It's gonna be ridiculous. Let's put a little gas in it. Do it. Character claims that she wants a cigarette. Never said nothing before. Okay, well, fine, Smokey, have a few. Yeah. I feel her pain. I use video games to actually quit smoking cigarettes. I smoked cigarettes for about 12 years, I think. And, I still have dreams about them. That's how addictive they are. Bad for you they are. I still have dreams about cigarettes. When I use video games to actually quit cigarettes, I just replace one addiction with the other. I find it very easy to get hyper-focused in video games so that you get to the point where you're not even thinking about cigarettes. Like, I also get to the point where I don't think about eating and stuff like that, too, so I forget to eat. I'm gaming so hard. I'm such a hardcore gamer boy. This double gas tank thing is really stupid. He never does it correctly. I look like an idiot. I love the beard through the balaclava. I thought I'd hate it, but I kind of love it at the same time. What was I saying? I have no idea what I was saying. Oh yeah, smoking. You've been smoking for 40 years, really? Yeah, that's crazy. Well, not crazy. I mean, it's incredibly addictive. Like, it's so hard. And, it's like hereditary. It gets ingrained in your DNA, like, and like it got so bad that I had to stop doing comedy for a bit because, like, if like most comedy shows are in bars, then it's impossible for me not to want a beer when I'm in a bar because I'm a bit of a drinker too. And, the anxiety of social situations, like just having a beer and cigarette in your hand makes you feel occupied, even though you're not doing anything. Just the act of standing there and having this ritual of moving your hand. You have a drink, you smoke, you talk. You have a drink, you smoke, you talk, etc., etc. And yeah, it got so bad that I couldn't go out without drinking, and then I couldn't drink without smoking. So it's like, okay, I'll just stay inside. I'll avoid stand-up comedy for a while, and just try to get my health back up. Like, not that I was I wasn't feeling terrible, but I was feeling bad enough. It is, but it's so hard to quit. Can't recommend that either. Don't be like me. Hasn't done anything yet to me, besides make me a chemical slave. Yeah. I mean, marijuana. Now I smoke weed. I've been smoking weed since for 10 years, something like that. 9 or 10 years. So that's another. It's like as stoners love to try to say that it's not addictive. It absolutely is. Marijuana. So I've kind of replaced my desire for smoking with just another form of smoking and video games, but it's still a carcinogenic marijuana, so it still has some effect on your lungs and whatnot, but it can't be compared to cigarettes whatsoever. It's just way different. Not to say it's healthy, but it's certainly healthier than cigarettes. That's not me promoting marijuana. If there's anyone out there underage, you should definitely wait. It can hurt your brain when you're at a young age. Look at this. I wasn't expecting to find books in the post office. That's my little cigarette rant for you. I have an app that I looked at the other day that said that like I was getting close to 500 days without cigarettes. I think I had one at a bar. That's what I'm saying. It's so bad. Like I want to quit cigarettes. I haven't smoked in such a long time, but I go to a bar and it's like I kind of want a cigarette. Everyone around me is smoking, and I might be a little drunk at the time, or getting there at least, and the combination of beer and cigarette just could not be beat for me at the time. Now I live like a hermit. Now I stay indoors and I play video games. All to avoid my other terrible addictions. Yeah, I quit drinking. I started smoking weed earlier than cigarettes. Only certain people can handle it. Yeah. Addictions. They are something to be said about them. I've heard negative things about addictions once or two times in my life. But you know, we all have our weaknesses. I remember I started smoking because I had stupidly moved to California with $500 at the time. That's like all I had. I had like $500. I'd spent I think 200 on a bus ticket from where North Conway, New Hampshire, all the way to Los Angeles. It was like a 4 day, 3 or 4 day bus trip that I paid for because I hated the idea of flying. I'd never been on a plane at that time in my life, and planes kind of scared the shit out of me. And now the scariest thing about planes is just having to go to the fucking airport and deal with all that shit. But and I guess takeoff and landing is still pretty unpleasant, but it's not nearly as bad as I thought when I was younger. So anyway, I took a bus from New Hampshire all the way out to Los Angeles. I had maybe $500 in my bank account at the time, and my intention was to just fire a shotgun indoors. That scared the crap out of me. My intention at the time was to be an actor, because I was trying to figure out what I was doing with my life, and I hadn't yet discovered that I wanted to be a comedian. That would happen years later when I wound up first seeing my very first live stand-up show, and I was like, oh, turns out I need to do this for the rest of my life. But I wanted to be an actor, so, you know, you gotta move to LA to be an actor, so I did that, and I stupidly was confident enough that I could live on the streets and try to be an actor simultaneously. And that puts you in a terrible position that I can never recommend to anybody. Especially given the rise in popularity behind living in your car and all that sort of stuff. Like, I think I have a little conspiracy theory about the uprise of people living in cars and kind of being motivated to live in their cars by media. Like, I've seen so many videos of like, oh, this happy family renovated a bus and now they live in a bus, and like, it's just making borderline homelessness kind of popular, and especially with like America's current and like years and decades long housing crisis that we've been going through, where the rent is too goddamn high. The idea of businesses promoting the concept of RV living and all that stuff, I have a little bit of a conspiracy theory that they're intentionally trying to make borderline homeless living, like living in a car or RV, as an alternative to regular housing. Totally a conspiracy theory that I've made up on my own, but you can see it, a massive trend of people being like, I've converted this van and now I live in a van instead of a house and all that sort of stuff. And I get the appeal and I get the romanticism and the Jack Kerouac thing and all that sort of shit, but I promise you, it's so detrimental on your health and mental health, being homeless and living in cars and stuff like that. So anyway, the whole point of me bringing that up was that the first time that I started smoking, I was homeless, living in Los Angeles, trying to be an actor. I had gotten a few acting gigs and stuff like that. Allegedly, Vince Vaughn's sister, quote, liked my style. Ooh. I auditioned to be in, what was it? It was like Couples Retreat. That's what it was. The movie where couples that weren't getting along, they went on a vacation together with other wacky couples, and comedy ensues. It was a Vince Vaughn movie, but I auditioned to be in that. That's the coolest thing that I auditioned for, probably. It was mostly I got a background acting gig, which was, you're just an extra on like a German TV show, and probably cooler than that, I was a background actor in a Russian music video. It's both acting gigs, no English whatsoever. You don't have to talk or do anything like that. You just stand around and get paid $250 just to stand there like an idiot. But so anyway, started smoking when I was homeless, living in Los Angeles. This was years and years ago. I don't even know how long ago at this point. Probably pushing close to 15 years ago or so. Um, and yeah, I called up a friend one night. I was super depressed. I was living on a park bench, literally sleeping on a park bench. I bought a $30 sleeping bag that could withstand temperatures below freezing. That's all I cared about. So I got this sleeping bag. I was alone in Los Angeles, in California. I'd never even been to California. A New Hampshire boy who was just living up north most of my life, had never seen the world, dreaming of being an actor like a moron. And so, like, one night on a park bench, it's super duper late. I'm depressed out of my mind because I'm intentionally being homeless. I have no money, and my money's running out, and all that sort of shit. And I call a friend of mine and say, "Hey, how do you deal with how life is such a nightmare?" And she said, "Well, I exercise, and I also smoke cigarettes." And I said, "Okay, I will start smoking cigarettes." That exercise thing sounds terrible. That's how it all began. I picked up a pack of Marlboro Reds. They were terrible. I basically had to force myself to smoke, basically, to get any interest in it. Your initial cigarette is just terrible. It makes you feel like shit, because your body is not used to that whatsoever. So yeah, 12 years later, I feel a lot better now having removed them from my life. It's like I'd smoke so much I'd get like cigarette hangovers, especially like I love going out doing like karaoke and stuff, so like that's just inviting the temptation, you know. Anyway, that's my little cigarette story for you. Then cannot recommend it enough. Do not smoke cigarettes. It won't ruin your life, but it's definitely going to set you on a path of addiction that it makes you stink too. You just fucking stink. You just get real stinky. And I quit before my girlfriend quit smoking. I actually gave her a bit of a ultimatum. I'm not even in a position of ultimatums, but I was so like bothered by cigarettes at the time, especially with me trying to quit. Dating somebody who's smoking when you're trying to quit is like a nightmare. It's so hard to deal with. So I had to give her a little bit of an ultimatum. I was like, "Hey, cigarettes are me," and thankfully she chose me. Even though I'm in no position to make such threats like that, but it was really important to me that she quit, and it was important that we quit together. And once I quit, I quit like maybe a month or two before she did. She would smoke. I couldn't stand it. It's so hard to be around. Like, it just stinks. It's like exhaust to me. It's intolerable to be around. Yeah, and then when I initially quit smoking too, I would start having dreams about smoking. Like, I would have dreams about, and I never dream, especially when I smoke weed. That's one of probably the better benefits of smoking marijuana before bedtime, is no dreams, no nightmares, no chance of any of that stuff. Your subconscious is not allowed to run freely. It's more subdued, thanks to the benefits of marijuana. So you don't have like night terrors or nightmares or anything like that if you're susceptible to that sort of shit. But I quit smoking cigarettes, and I was having dreams about going out and smoking, which is just insane to me. I have like dreams where I go out and bum a cigarette off a friend. Yeah, so yeah, your subconscious messing with you. Exactly, that's exactly it. It's saying, "I'm starving for nicotine, and so I'm gonna make you suffer because you're making me suffer." You can't trust the human brain, especially your own. My ex-wife didn't smoke. Going to bars made her ill. Camping life, living in a Jeep. Lots of YouTubers do exactly that. Yeah, moving is always stressful. I've seen the commercial for that movie. Now it's a party. Girls involved. Same thing here. Yeah. They're like just less than a decade ago, the rising trend of people living in vans and things like that, because America is a capitalistic fucking nightmare that, you know, puts your life up against the corporate machine. Essentially, it's you have to be a part of the cog, which is destroying you and everything, and you know, and love. But and like taking all of your free time and all that sort of shit. You have to work for that entire system on top of, you know, on top of also the just rise in homelessness a bit, basically. Like a lot of just, we're slowly erasing the middle class from existence. Soon enough, like who knows what else will be gone. Like these huge corporations. My girlfriend works for kind of a realtor company. She basically manages this like vacation group. She like rents out houses to rich people, basically. So rich people contact their organization that she works for, and she sets them up through the whole process of renting out this like, $1 million cabin in where the hell? What's North Nevada? Why am I suddenly forgetting the name of the? It's by Reno. I don't know why I'm suddenly forgetting my own state's locations, but anyway, little vacation spot up here in Nevada, in northern Nevada. So she stays pretty tapped in with the housing market and all that sort of stuff. She knows all this shit. I don't know anything about housing markets or mortgages or any of that stuff, but my girlfriend knows all of this stuff very extensively. She's significantly smarter than I am, which is why she can hold a regular job and not try to make a life playing out of video games. But so yeah, she's very in touch with the housing market. And it's just an absolute nightmare right now. So the rise in American homelessness for families is insane. Like, just families are being stuck living in cars, which is just crazy to me. The fact that it's just allowed to happen. What a world. I think we're in the wrong simulation, guys. We definitely got wound up in the wrong dimension or something. We got the capitalist nightmare one, where you're born into a world that you didn't ask to be born into, and you're automatically signed up for a life of servitude working for a corporation that you don't give a fuck about just so that you can pay your bills. Sounds nice. Not Reno. No, I remember Reno. It starts with a T. For some reason my mind always wants to go to Tulsa, but we're Tucson. Yeah, Tucson, right? No, that's Arizona. That's what we were just talking about. How the fuck can I remember it? It's not, a snowy place. Whatever. Reno's great. I love Reno. We went to Reno not that long ago, and it was really nice. Small town vibes, especially if you're... I've been living in Vegas for almost 10 years, I think, now. Reno has a nice small town vibe, especially if you get away from all the lights and what. Zombie apocalypse would be an improvement. It might be. We might be getting close to the zombie apocalypse, only instead of zombies, we have a two-party system. We have a civil war between a two-party system that's caused by our politicians. We're going to have the Democrats and Republicans try to motivate all their people to fight each other in the streets until we're stuck with martial law or some shit like that. That's going to be our zombie apocalypse. It's not even going to be a fun one. We're just going to get martial lawed immediately. Tahoe. Yes, Tahoe. You got it. You nailed it. Good job. Two-party zombie parties, right? Exactly. That's our zombie apocalypse, is that identity politics has completely ruined America. Where it's impossible to ever agree with each other because you're so obsessed with the leader of your particular political group. Like, it makes me want to throw up. I remember as a kid, like, the jokes that comedians would always make was, politicians are corrupt. They are always corrupt. They will always, forever be corrupt. And for some reason, they did such a great job, these politicians, marketing themselves, that now they've become celebrities. And now just people listen to them willy-nilly, no matter how insane they might be. And I am not exclusively talking about Donald Trump. I am a liberal, woke-minded, 36-year-old guy. I have no problem saying they, them. I have plenty of a diverse cast of friends, let's say, especially since stand-up comedy allowed me to meet a lot of new and interesting people that I would have never met in the white, snowy town of New Hampshire. So, like, I'm absolutely as liberal as they come, but if there's anybody out there who's not criticizing Joe Biden and you're calling yourself a Democrat, like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Identity politics would drive me insane. Like, that's the closest we'll get to a zombie apocalypse for sure. Everyone will have an empty, smooth brain from decades of identity politics, forming them into some sort of political zombie instead of who they used to be. I used to have a personality, but then I really got into politics, and that's all I fucking talk about now. As I rant about politics on my stupid zombie live stream, but you get what I mean. Like, everybody just picks a side. It's either blue or red. And that's the only option that you get. It's either you hate Joe Biden or you hate Donald Trump, and that's the only two options. Like, I hate both those motherfuckers. I voted for Joe Biden. I fucking hate that guy. Because even back then, I was still under the impression like anyone is better than Trump. Like, that's not even necessarily true either, because like every fucking president is an evil, sadistic piece of shit. Every single one of them. Even Obama, who I voted for both times, he wound up being the only president in history to ever get a. He won a what was it? The Freedom Medal? Not the Freedom Medal. The Peace Prize? He won the Peace Prize, and he also drone bombed another Peace Prize winner. Like, that's just one example of Obama's terrible policies and shit like that. But like, it's just the political system that we currently live in. It feels like it's just designed to butt fuck the people. You know? Like, we're all just supposed to fight each other. Like, I'm supposed to be fighting Trump supporters, and Biden supporters are supposed to be fighting Trump supporters, and we're all supposed to be in the streets getting into a fist fight until the cops show up, arrest us, throw us all in jail so we can't vote anymore. That's the plan. I know it. And this isn't inspired by some asshole like Joe Rogan or one of those other talking head figures. This is all something I'm making up in my own mind because I hate politicians so much. I'm suddenly very sweaty. Just started ranting. I didn't even look at the chat for a second here. George Romero was dead on. Something. 71% disapproval across both parties isn't a good standing, if you ask me. Yeah, right? It's like, we get... Who are our options this year? Two old shitheads. That's just... No offense to anybody who's old, but these guys are both in their 70s. And as much as I loved Bernie, I'm so surprised that they don't have like some Bernie replacement. Where is Bernie's replacement? That's so confusing to me. Like, that the left hasn't come up with a younger, hotter version of Bernie, like AOC type character. Like, where is that person that's doing all the preaching that Bernie was doing about free healthcare and how America's a fucking nightmare right now and we need to work together to make it better and shit like that? Where is the young, new, hot Bernie Sanders? That's driving me crazy. I was always a bit of a burn head. Now I felt a bit of the burn myself. What can I say? I just love old Jewish guys from Vermont. It's a northeastern like me. But he would have never gotten voted for by the right for sure. Too much of an extremist socialist type, right? I'm gonna stop talking about politics a bit. I feel 200 degrees hotter. The other day, me and Aubrey, my girlfriend Aubrey, we talk about politics all the time. And it's not even like, that's the thing too, is that most people live in an echo chamber. And I've actually adopted a bit more conservative thinking lately because liberals never get anything done. So I've kind of tried to play devil's advocate against myself and try to think from a bit more of a right-wing standpoint without being some horrible racist. But Aubrey and I were talking the other day, and we were talking about politics, and I was like, you know what? You know what's going to bring people together? We need a candidate that appeals to both parties and promises universal health care in America. Free health care. That we need a candidate that reverses all of this propaganda that was done against the concept of free healthcare in America. Because even as a kid, I remember seeing the news and seeing people bitch about Canada, and they're like, "Oh yeah, Canada has free healthcare and all this shit, but you have to wait in line forever, and you'll bleed to death in the emergency room." Meanwhile, you talk to any Canadian with two brain cells in their head, and they'll tell you that, "Oh, it's actually a lovely place, eh? You don't have to wait too much around, eh? It's rather nice, and I don't know what you guys are all complaining about," is what they'd probably politely say to you. Because, like, I've seen countless videos of people from Canada just saying, yeah, we pay a little bit more taxes, but it's nice to live with the comfort of knowing that we're taking care of our fellow man. Like, that seems worth a bit more taxes. So anyway, I go on this rant with, when I'm talking to my girlfriend, I'm like, what we need is we need a politician that appeals to both sides, who just promises universal health care and delivers universal health care. And then she stopped my passionate rant, and she's like, yeah, but that'll never happen. That's because there's just so much greed, and the idea of insurance companies ever standing down to the idea of free healthcare in America. Like, insurance is just so ingrained in American culture. It's just like, she just immediately brought me to reality. Like, I was on this like little, passionate rant about how we could definitely fix the future and come together as America, and I was feeling very, very impassioned by my little rant with her, and she just quickly brought me right back to reality. Like, yeah, by the way, we'll never get along ever again, and America's basically, the experiment is over, and we're getting close to the end of it or something, At least that's how it feels. This is insane. I think I've kind of blacked out this entire rant here. And just, I don't even know what I've been doing. I'm just delivering cars to my house, just ranting about politics, sweating my ass off. Let's see. Let me make sure to read the chat here. Trump is sharp though. His one card. They all suck. That's the thing. It's impossible to like any of them because we've been handed two pieces of shit. You get the choice of vote for piece of shit 1 or piece of shit 2. And Trump is like, I swear, it's like Joe Biden is on a speed run to try to not get reelected right now, because he's involved America in 2 wars, which all young people hate. Every young person hates the idea of war. Even conservatives hate the idea that he's spending American money on Israel right now, on bombs to level hospitals. Like, it's crazy to me, the decision making that Joe Biden has made in the past couple months of his presidency, which is just like, what are you doing? Like, are you trying to get young people to not vote for you? Like, because Donald Trump, he just goes on TV and he goes, look at this insane person. Look at how insane Biden is for bombing people, for spending American taxpayer dollars on bombs, essentially, in a country that none of us ever considered going to, most likely, like, killing people that you've never met in your life, who all have their own existences and all that sort of shit. And he decides to wrap up his presidency. Well, not wrap it up, because he's obviously going to be trying to run again, but what a stupid move. Could not have been a dumber move. Like, you're not going to get young Americans on your side by basically getting involved in 2 wars. And now, like, and I was predicting it too. I was like, you're going to see so many young people just not vote now. And it feels intentional, Like, it feels like the system is just fucking out to get you. It doesn't matter what side you're on. The system is just out to get you. And the idea that, like this is just another conspiracy theory that I'm making up on my own, but Joe Biden, he's a big part of the system, right? It doesn't matter who's in office. They're a part of this big evil system that's been going on for nearly 200 years in America that, we were warned about by George Washington and all those other fruitcakes and wigs. They're just part of the system. No matter who gets in the chair, it doesn't ultimately matter. I'm even losing track of what I'm saying. Like,
I get so flustered. I'm making myself angry. I need to take my hoodie off. What's the next topic we can talk about on the live stream instead of politics? Let's talk about 9/11. Let's talk about some more miserable shit. Let me read the chat here again. We don't all age gracefully. That is true. There's some, like, Rob Lowe looks great. There's a lot of surgery. I've been dealing with the end results of all their efforts as a carpenter. I'll tell you, there is always a right way to build a house and a wrong way. Went beyond experiment a long time ago. You get one plantation owner or another. Exactly. This all started with a plantation mentality. Exactly. A house divided cannot stand. Exactly. Look, we're solving America's problems right now in this Project Zomboid live stream. Yes, the plantation mentality. Exactly. Jeez, like... I could rant about that, too. Let's talk about how America is also systematically designed for institutional racism and modern slavery with the prison industrial complex. Let's talk about that instead of politics. I think it falls under politics still. Oh boy, I might need to take off my second sweater. Such a chilly boy. I've managed to, that's what I need to do on cold days, is just think about politics and suddenly I'll be 100 degrees warmer. Oh boy, oh boy. I got some zombies down here we can shoot. Do a little blasting. Let's pretend all these zombies are horrible politicians, all effortlessly trying to ruin our lives. Let's get them out of here. Oh, it looks like we got a sheriff. I mean, that's... we're on the right path. Oh, she's got a pipe through her. Huh. How much effort would that take to shove an entire pipe through somebody's spine? Nice working with you guys as always. Does the cop have anything? Magnum. A Magnum dong for our collection here. Should take all it. You. The chat here. History is one of my favorite subjects, being fascinated by the winners. Ancient history gives us the best examples of human travesties. Yes, empires don't last long, right? Isn't that the saying or something along those lines? Empires always fall. It's about time for America, probably. But I don't imagine it's going to be great. Can't imagine it's going to be great. One side has been just relentlessly collecting all of the guns. You know. I just wish, this is what I'm ultimately saying with this huge political rant, is I was talking about it briefly, and I think I got distracted with my many random thoughts, but when I was a kid, every comedian had a joke about how politicians are corrupt, and now politicians have used like PR companies basically to make themselves into celebrities. And we need to bring back that distrust in our politicians. Like that's the first step in a right direction, is just not trusting politicians. Like I don't see, like they always put themselves in a position where they benefit themselves. It's not America benefiting from their choices. It's always them gaining money. Trump gave his entire family jobs when he became president. Stuff like that. Same with the Clintons. The Clintons have always done shit like that. It's so, what's the word for it? When it's all kept in the family, you know? Nepotism. It's all very nepotism-like, you know? And I wish that we'd all just go back to not trusting politicians, like, whatsoever. Now, for some reason, everybody, like, worship politicians as like the same way we do with celebrities. We have politicians come on our karaoke shows on TV and sing fucking songs with James Corden and Jimmy Fallon, those two morons. Like, you know, like Jimmy Fallon openly inviting Donald Trump on his fucking show just to run his fingers through his hair. Like, that should not be a thing. I get that you were trying to make them seem like human beings, but politicians are not human beings, you know? Like, we can't humanize politicians. We shouldn't be doing that. They're aliens. Every last one of them. Like, that's the closest thing to a lizard person that you'll actually find. Not that I believe in the whole lizard people nonsense, but like That's the closest thing that we have to lizard people, are politicians. They're just greedy snakes, right? So like, we all need to just go back to not trusting any of them. I don't understand why all of a sudden it's like even I fell for it when I voted for Obama those 2 times in a row. As a young liberal-minded guy, I got the "I Love Obama" T-shirt. You know, like I wore that. I have a picture of me out there somewhere wearing an "I Love Obama" T-shirt, holding up a peace sign, and it's like, reflecting upon that now, I feel a little embarrassed because we're all just indoctrinated somehow. We've made politicians into rock stars for some reason, even though they're all talentless, greedy pieces of shit. Oh, the world's gonna end. And that's okay. That's fine. Maybe it's about time. At least, hopefully, it can end in a fun way. You know? Hey, Josiah, happy to have you. I've been ranting about politics, I think, for the last 3 hours, it feels like. I'm so sweaty. I'm sweaty just talking. Adding another car to the car collection. I don't even know what I'm doing in this game. This is so stupid to me. What am I doing? I'm just collecting cars, but why? What is the purpose? Just because I can? I honestly don't even know. Oh boy, I never really gave them that much attention. Not a job I would want, and that's another point right there. Maybe the job should go to someone that doesn't want to be a politician. Isn't that kind of like a running joke? Is that the president should be somebody that doesn't want to be the president? But it would never work out, because like no matter what, people have their opinions. You know, people will always have their biases. We even have even the Supreme Court, who is supposed to be entirely indifferent and objective thought and stuff like that. They've been proven to be accepting bribes and gifts and all sorts of shit like that. So the objective thought is, I think, impossible to actually achieve, because they're always getting lobbyists money and stuff like that. But maybe it's a good thing to not pay attention to politics entirely, because like I was talking to Aubrey about this too. It's like, if I reflect on my life, I can't think of many instances where a politician has changed something for my benefit, or I lost something because of a politician. Like I didn't, like I don't know exactly what the phrasing would be there, but like I can't think of a single politician where I gained something or lost something by them being in office, despite the fact that both party systems are telling us that if a Democrat gets in office, it'll be the end of the world, or if a Republican gets in the office, it'll be the end of the world. Both options seem to be the end of the world no matter what. So, like, I can't think of any instant. Like, honestly, Republicans might have done more for me across my liberal life, as disgusting as that is to admit, just because I remember George W. Bush gave me a stimulus check. I got free money from the government. That was probably the most beneficial thing I ever got from a politician, was free money. Trump did the same thing. He gave us a little bit of a stimulus during COVID, which was, I thought, pretty helpful. And Democrats really don't. They try to avoid that as much as possible. I mean, they usually try to avoid stimuluses entirely because they don't want America to become a quote-unquote welfare country, even though we absolutely are because of our politics and policies and whatnot. But they don't want you relying on the government and all that blah, blah, blah. But George Bush gave me $600 when I was working at a McDonald's. So that's like the only time I can think of a politician ever actually doing anything across the course of their career to benefit me in any way. Not that politics should be entirely beneficial to some stupid white guy. There are people out there who have a lot harder problems than I do. But, you know, like, it would be nice. It would be nice to occasionally get something that you want from your stupid fucking president, but it's like you never get anything, you know? They never change anything that's like, oh, finally. Finally, that's changed. Hooray. Finally, yellow turn signals at stoplights are a little quicker. Finally, they did that. Like, I can't think of anything. Prevention measures are dire and in need of this very moment. Our previous prevention measures were discontinued. Yeah, Yeah, stuff like that, obviously. Infrastructure. It'd be nice if that was worked on a bit more. This is a country obsessed with cars and stuff like that. And yet we have potholes and just the worst roads and shit like that. And yeah, didn't Trump like remove tons of like national park preservation shit like that? It'd be nice if that was probably brought back. But, yeah, I can't really think of much off the top of my head. I've been alive for some time, not too long. But I can't think of what Bill Clinton did for me in my childhood. I can't think of what George Bush did in my childhood other than the stimulus check. Can't think of anything Obama did in my childhood. In fact, Obama had fucking Obamacare, which forced you to sign up for it. Like, or you'd get penalized. Like, that's so weird. What a weird thing. Like, yeah, instead of universal health care, we'll actually take care of all of our civilians, including military homeless vets, which are fucking everywhere, which we all claim that we love so much. We all love our vets, except the homeless ones that are everywhere. Oh my god, I just need to stop talking about this. What are you saying, Josiah? Are you joining in on the... Last time I remember in history having some actual changes around the time the slaves got freed. Yeah, sure. That's... What else can I think of? Like, because they just reversed Roe versus Wade, setting us back to like the 1940s in terms of women's rights, reproductive rights and stuff like that. Really can't think of much that they've done. Like you wake up the next day and you go, oh, that law is finally in place. Finally. They always do the opposite of what we want. They always promise the stuff that we want, and they never end up delivering. Have I hit the food mart? Sports store too. I have not hit this place. Oh boy. There's cakes and pies everywhere. I gotta turn my ceiling fan on. I'm not joking. Me ranting about this has turned my body temperature up 300 degrees. Actual change, yeah. And it's a vast separation from taking care of ourselves before fixing everyone else in the world. They all want us gone. Yeah, that's always very funny too, is that we always like to dip our toes in other countries' problems before ever trying to fix our own. And it does feel selfish to say that we shouldn't be helping people. Like, we absolutely should be helping people. Like, the shit that's going on in Ukraine really sucks. Vladimir Putin is obviously a super evil piece of shit. Like, dictator nightmare type guy. But does that mean that we need to spend money on bombs to help? Is there any other way that we can possibly help people out? And the country has such a fucking problem with immigration that, like, the concept of asylum is slowly going out the window, and it's like we always rant about wanting to help, that America should come first, and then like the politicians never put us first for some reason, because they always have some sort of little backroom deal going on, some sort of shadow government shit that you never get to hear about. Biden and Netanyahu are probably best of friends, despite his little effortless rant about what an asshole he is. That was so funny. This recent thing that Biden's like little handlers, the people that work for him, went on the news and are like, Biden in private has talked a lot of shit about Netanyahu. And it's like, okay, why doesn't he talk that shit on camera? Why doesn't he talk that shit in person to the guy? Why are we hearing it from some staffer that works for the president and not the president himself? Why doesn't he go on TV and say, you know what, bombing hospitals, not so good. Maybe we should stop doing that. But he has no interest in it because they all have their own things to gain. It's like the people who want power should never have it, you know, because they seek it out just to benefit themselves ultimately under the guise of helping America. It's never the case. They're never actually helping us out typically. Look at all this. All this uncooked pork. This is just so much pork. Oh, here we go. Chicken feet. Anyway, so I'll be running for president this year. If you're interested, vote for the Red Party, the Ginger Party. where we will immediately cause mandatory gay marriage, and doesn't matter, gay or straight, you're now married to the same gender as you are, that you identify as. That's my first line of politics. We're doing that. Ooh, cake batter. I can find that. That's cool. I can't wait to make cakes. I feel so stupid for saying that. It's just I'm just gonna hit auto cook, but I'm excited to get into cooking a bit more. Okay, let's look at the chat again here. What I want is a new law saying people who were born before 2010 with the name Josiah get all of Jeff Bezos' money. That sounds like a pretty good law. I'll vote for that one as long as I get a little percentage. It'll probably affect the economy a little bit, but still. I don't know, maybe not. I'm sure very small percentages actually leaving the country at all. Hoarders always hoard. Being married is a state of mind anyway. Yeah, right. Can't stop me hoarding. Oh boy. You know what, guys? I have had a blast, and I really, really appreciate you guys hanging out. I was just telling Aubrey, I was like, my regulars are here. I'm so happy to have them. I feel so lonely streaming sometimes, but I got to get some food in me. I'm 100. I'm probably going to take a shower because I'm so sweaty from ranting about politics, and I'll probably take a little break. But super duper appreciate you guys, especially you, Roachbait and Josiah, and Thomas as always. And before I go, as always, friendly reminder, you guys are welcome to join the server. It's just $6 a month. You just got to become a member of my channel. But I really appreciate you guys hanging out, and I will see you guys in the next live stream. If you're bored, check out my playlists. There's so much to watch. So many games I've beaten in stupid, funny ways. Or check out my stand-up. I'm a stand-up comedian. But anyway, I'll see you in the next live stream. I hope you guys have a great day. Adios. And stay political, or don't. Forget about politics entirely. I'm going to go bang my head against the wall until I